gratuitous vulgarity.
It took
And
a
I must
whole,
be frank, it was very
2.1
dickish of you.
seconds for that. Anyways, greetings and welcome to episode, I think, 7 of the Class Action Point podcast.
It's actually episode 8. The last episode had to be taken out for censorship reasons.
Yeah, sure, right. Anyways.
The American fans will never know episode 7 existed.
Anyways, so, welcome back to our Swine Dimples campaign. Today, we have our playing characters, Jared, who is playing...
I'm playing Aya, the Tiefling Ardent.
Oh, please tell me that's your voice from now on.
Nope, this is my voice from now on, comrade.
Alright, say something about Bahamut in that voice.
Bahamut is very sexy.
Alrighty. Alex, who's playing... Alex? Are you there, Alex?
Sorry. I'm Alex. I'm playing Seth Cruz, the Hingyo Kai Scout.
Ryan.
I am Ryan. I am playing the Dwarf Warden Murdoch.
Chris.
Greetings. I'm Chris. I'm playing Dweon Richardson Jr., the Goblin Artificer.
Jessica, who will be playing?
Hey everyone, I'm Jessica. I'm playing Zul Kalair, the Tiefling Scion.
And make sure I get the right name. Adam!
Come on. Oh, come on. Why don't you just give me like a Gilligan style and the rest? But Adam, which is me, is playing Cedra, the not Shatterkai, the dang, I said Shatterkai and completely forgot what I'm playing. Elf. Monk. I said Shatterkai in place of Monk, not in place of Elf, so I was about to call myself a Shatterkai Elf. But I am the elven monk in the party.
Would you say you're a Shad Elf, Kai?
No, just a sad Elf, Kai.
I think the biggest revelation is Dweon is a junior. There's a senior Dweon somewhere.
Yeah, he's my father. The one who found...
And I am Andrew, and I will be playing everything else in the game.
So you're playing the chair I'm sitting on?
Welcome.
Every other character in the game.
That
chair has some character.
No, we are not going to have a sentient chair.
The chair has been in every episode.
I want to fight the chair. Hammer time. You may need a new chair. I'm sorry.
Well, last time...
I was bit by a chair, now I'm a chairman.
Last time on the Swine Dimples campaign, the party was had to deal with the aftermath of the dragon incident, and then they were preparing for the weekend event. A tournament.
Ooh, I like that idea in the chat. A wear chair.
And between all of that, we did quite a bit of shopping talk.
Oh, yes.
When the moon is full, they twist and contort into the form of a chair.
Let's get the thingy.
And by moon, you mean buttocks, correct?
Yes. Yes, anytime this character is mooned, they turn into a chair. Because I just can't afford to have naked buttocks on my nice new cloak now.
Now, my question is it happen in vice versa? Like, let's say you are a chair and you see somebody moon you, do you transform back into a person?
No, what transforms me back into a person is whenever I hear the song Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley.
So what you're saying is, hypothetically, if you transform into a chair because, let's say, someone moons you and then sits on you, you are powerless to do nothing.
Yes.
What a nightmare. A living nightmare.
It's not as bad as being a were-rat.
Yeah, that's true.
Did we get any sort of a rest?
You got a short rest after the previous, round.
So we would have been able. To use
Actually,
a
I'm just getting
surge.
some stuff ready for future reference. We still have a few things to do before actual combat in the semifinals.
Oh man, I saw the bright cherry red box and I got all excited.
Yeah, we're getting ready, but I just put the box out for the moment, so I can.
So we should spend our healing surges and whatnots.
Yep.
All right.
Deal, oh deal.
Actually, I'll spend only one.
Yeah, I'm just getting things ready so we can go straight in. Once, of course. Well,
That'll learn you. Hey, at least I go before Dweon.
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
Wait, my dexterity is 12.
Oops. Oh. Where is
Sweet. Street is like looking through the crowds. He's trying to figure out if there's anyone he knows. And meanwhile, everyone's just zoning in on him.
Okay. Let's make sure everybody's.
I need to be added
on
in.
the list.
Me.
Moving on. So.
Zephyrus.
On the list. You never get A on the list.
Yeah,
Zephyrus is not on the list either.
I got them now. Do you have to edit yourself, or can you edit yourself your things in? By the way.
Womp womp.
Okay. What else? Oh wait, no, we don't want to do that. We want to sort it. Wow.
Oh my god, I'm not last.
The bottom half is pretty full.
One after another.
But anyways, before actual combat things happen, you can watch the other side of the bracket fight if you want. See if you can find out anything about the other team that may other teams, and hopefully find out who you're going to be facing. Might be facing in the finals too.
Ooh.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
I think it's foregone conclusion we're gonna womp Team Gorgon, so it's a good idea to keep our eyes on the prize.
So, in the other bracket, the first match is between the first of those two matches is between a team called Team Mountainfall, well, basically they were the second one announced. You got there a little late because of you had the rest of it. Or some of you got there late and I don't have a name. The other team at the moment. Nuts. Did the call go funny?
No.
Not for me.
Oh,
I don't believe so.
For Alex. Okay.
Seems fine. Seems fine.
Yeah. The team Mountainfall appears to be a fairly diverse group, having an elf, archer of some sort, some form of shifter, a female bard, a female she's very pale, dark hair, and very mopey. And as you see in the fight, apparently some kind of necromancer or something of that sort. Training. A gnome and a really big gray fella. Who's apparent whom most of you would be able to recognize as Goliath, at least. experienced. Once you think about it for a moment. And they fight very well and very coordinated, and just kick the living snot out of the other team pretty much. Especially interesting. The gnome appears to be some kind of like shaman or summoner or something, and summons these weird phantoms. The other ones are fairly ordinary compared to them. Well, the Goliath, yeah, you don't want to piss him off, and you found out how to piss him off. So apparently, he and the bard are a thing.
Wait, what race was the bard again?
Actually, give me a perception check so you can see if you can tell. It's a little hard from distance to the things.
Okay. My perception is. I should make a macro for this. I rolled a 15 total.
You have a +1 to it too.
Oh yeah, that's right. So a 16 total.
Yeah. From the distance, it's a little hard to tell from the distance, but she does have pointy ears.
Oh, okay.
So elf or half elf, probably. Not quite. Probably not a ladrin though. Elf or half elf. It's a little hard to tell though which. From distance.
She has a beard, which, as we all know, Eladrins cannot grow.
So she's a really tall dwarf.
No beard. No dwarven blood, as far as you can tell, at least.
It could be possible. You don't know.
Yeah, that's
as far
true.
As you can tell, she either doesn't have dwarven blood or she shaves.
Possibly. Now, Andrew, is there a possibility that we can make, or Dwayne could make some sort of role? He's kind of interested in this gnome and the specters that they're, that he's throwing out there. That's
so you're gonna
shaman. Is there? I just kind of want to get a knowledge roll on that, possibly. What would I roll for that?
Probably nature to see how. It seems to be a kind of nature primally thing.
Okay.
To you.
Yeah, I don't have a very good nature, but we'll try it.
Can I roll being Zephyrus?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe I'm sitting next to Zephyrus and I'm like, hey, yeah, check that out.
You also recognize the gnome as being female, too, by the way. I forgot about to mention that. But yeah, she
nice.
kind of summons these spirits that kind of attack by kind of like going into a foe or exploding in a burst. Yes, you're silent. Oh, no, never mind. You are. So, yeah.
So they're kind of an AoE type of thing then, huh?
Well, she only does the AoE once. She does a lot of like a lot of them just going into something and it kind of just collapsing for a bit. And, like it's been, like it going into them hurt them bad somehow.
Cool. Hey, Zephyrus, what kind of weapon do you use?
I use a longsword and a short sword.
All right. So, like, Dwayne's sitting next to you, so he's like, hey, man, let me see your sword for a second.
I'll suspiciously give it to you.
All right, so you just kind of hand your sword over, and he, like, takes something out of his pack. You can't quite see what it is, but he rubs this, like, red grease crayon type thing on there, and your weapon is now infused. I'm using one of my my class features. Your sword now has a +2 bonus as a free action once.
Awesome.
Yeah, basically you can use basically you use that to you think you missed, but you think you're pretty close. You can use it to try and make an attack hit. After you find out whether it's
just kind of floating out there. Try to remember it with your get close.
and you'll be able to do it once in the day. So even after this battle, if you don't use it this battle, you can use it in the next.
Yep.
Alrighty. So yeah, their battle goes fairly quickly. The other couple of teams, come on, and you hear Team blah 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 and Team Sunraiser versus Team Sunraiser. And Dweon will recognize what Team Sunraiser is. It's the one with that dwarf girl.
Oh, he kind of shrinks in his seat. He doesn't want to be seen by her.
They seem to have a halfling in like a plate mail, a male, a female Eladrin, and what was the other one? Oh yeah, a half orc with a big double axe, basically a big double axe. The double weapon with like 2 axe blades on each side.
That thing's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. The other team, doesn't matter really what they are, because the Team Sunraiser does, despite having only 4 members to the other team's 6, does very well at weeding out their team. The half orc just kind of get surrounded by like 3 of the other team and just goes crazy with his axe. Oh, just attacking, whirling around and around and around, nicking himself as many times as he hits the enemy. Almost falling down just from that. The halfling appears to be some kind of, probably a paladin or a cleric of some sort. He seems to have a radiant sword, and stuff, and at one point fires this blast of radiant light. The dwarf, probably a wizard or mage of some sort, that specializes in lightning and thunder attacks, apparently. The Eladrin, oh boy, just kind of has a sword, just points it at people, and they get blasted with these magic blades coming out of the ground or the sky or stuff. They do very well for themselves, even though the half-orc is basically about to fall down by the end of the battle, simply because he keeps hitting himself as often as he hits his foes with his axe. But they are a very effective team, and eventually win and go on to the semifinals versus Team Mountainfall. But you have the first semifinal against Team Gorgon. So, yeah. So as you're brought down into the basically staging room behind by the entrance to the arena on one of the sides, and are told, alright, it's time. Alrighty, peoples. And as you're heading out, the person with the big megaphone over here is like, alrighty, calm down, people. We are preparing preparations for the first semifinal. Are done. Presenting the winner of match 1 in the first round, Team insert name here, and I'm echoing.
At
No, you're
this
not.
point, probably every single one of us is shouting out a different name. Like, it's this! No, it's this!
Yes.
Dragon
Nope. Nope.
Dragon Slayers.
Murdoch said the name he said. That's what he said.
And over here, winners of Fight 2 in the first round, Team Gorgon! Gorgon. Alrighty. Fight well, both of you. And begin! Alrighty. Sparky is up first. This is going to be interesting. Range. Ooh,
I don't like the
a
sound
lot
of
of
that.
range.
I haven't seen that.
Alrighty. Let's see what we're going to do. Yep, 5 minutes.
Andrew.
Yes?
Murdoch would have asked before this battle. I wanted to ask after the review of the other games.
Yeah.
Will the final be the same day? Would we know if the final was going to be if it's all a one day or the whole weekend? The final be
It's a one-day thing.
a one day thing. Okay.
So after
good.
this battle, there will be the other semifinal, and then
The
winners of those semifinals go into the final round. All right.
All right.
Okay, you could get anybody who wanted this. So, who does he want to shoot? Who does
Yeah, but she might be
not
resistant to
like?
fire.
I don't care, I'll do it anyway.
Pixies are racist, so he wants to kill the goblin.
I don't know. I think pixies like
but
tieflings.
the goblin is especially positioned to have cover. I'm thinking he's going for the dwarf at least this time. Yeah, it's gonna go through one or the other of these poles, either way to get to Dweon. So
Aha,
he's going
luck
to.
is on my side.
He doesn't care, he's racist.
He also does not like. Yeah, but there's a lot of things to be racist against in this world.
Like
He
goblins.
doesn't like
true.
dwarves. Either.
Like
Or
tieflings.
tieflings. But tieflings are kind of behind the things. So dwarf. This is versus the dwarf's reflex.
Now, both the tieflings are too hot to shoot.
That
10
shall
versus
not
reflex. Does not hit
hit. That
you.
shall miss.
Awesome.
Alrighty.
Dance, dwarf, dance.
Yeah, I see Sparky move up, and I prepare myself, and his sparks just they almost make it to me,
Yeah,
and then they
they're green
hit
sparks.
right before my feet.
There are a bunch of green sparks.
Yeah,
And the
fireworks.
go right
pretty
over your head, right over Aya's head too, by the way. Yeah, he misses completely. Oh, that was a good try, but, well, probably should have aimed lower. The announcer's, voice booms over the crowd. Sephruz, your turn.
I'm gonna delay my turn.
Of course. Blaze is gonna go. What is her speed? Yep, still 6. Yeah, heck with it. 6. She's gonna double move. That's her turn.
Yes, come to Cedra.
Come to
Set that
Sephiroth,
head
that
on
was the
fire
plan.
first thing.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Sephruz, let
Hey,
me
we
know
got a
when you
thinker
wanna
for
get
killing on
wanna
us.
not wanna drop
Actually,
back to initiative. What?
I want Murdoch to go before me.
Okay, Murdoch.
Okay. Well, I've clearly been given a target. I will attack the target. So, 1, 2,
Or will you?
4, 5, and then charge.
Alrighty.
No, that's just
He
a
has
melee.
a really big sword. Big two-headed sword.
Blaze does?
Yeah.
Oh
Yes, he-
man. Here's the melee basic. Oof, 13
Ugh.
versus AC. So I didn't add the charge. Ooh.
Well, can you get a +1 somehow?
To the 12?
I don't.
The
Well,
12 gets a
technically,
+1, right?
well, no. In addition to the +1 from the charge, I mean,
Oh.
because 13 doesn't quite hit,
Oh.
but more
Mm,
might.
I'm not close enough for my buff, so.
Dang it. Alright, well,
Did you remember to boost your stats because they're level 2?
yeah, I did. I rolled
Thanks,
really
Chris.
bad. But I do mark him. So, because I get to do that freely.
You mark her.
Her,
Yep.
who? Sorry, Blaze.
Alright, and Sephiroth wanted to drop in right after Murdoch,
Mhm.
correct?
Yes.
I will make you 14 on the initiative and reorganize this stuff. Put you there. Alright, Sephiroth.
All
Dropping
right.
into initiative.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and charge. All right.
Okay, yep.
26.
Yeah.
Yes, you hit her.
That's
For how much?
yes.
Well, yeah, which stance were you in?
I'm gonna be in Cunning Fox right now because I can't get combat advantage at this point. So then offhand attack.
That add extra damage?
Cunning Fox does not deal extra damage.
Okay,
It's just so that's 8 and then 9 damage, and then I'll shift right here.
Okay, 8 plus 9 in the road right now. 8 plus
17.
17, sorry. That hurt bad. And she's gonna do something to you for that.
Huh?
An ability called Fire Pulse. Fire Soldier Nazi is hit by a melee attack. Immediate interrupt. +5 versus reflex. Some fire damage if it hits. So, versus Sephiroth's reflex. Yes.
Well, that beat my base. So, right, yeah. What's the damage?
Give me a second. 7 fire damage.
Could be worse.
and I get to do Warden's Fury because she didn't attack me,
Oh
correct?
yeah, she made an attack that didn't include you, didn't she?
There you go.
Oh yeah.
And it's 29 versus Ford, so.
Yep.
So now she grants combat advantage to all of us until the end of my next turn.
Yay!
And she's
Looking
now
spider
bloodied.
time.
At this point, she and her sword catch on fire.
Ooh.
Oh.
So
Well, my work here is done.
Alrighty, anything Sephiroth is
She
done.
caught herself on fire.
Ignition Baka is going to
Blaze
do
just
something.
had to go cowboy.
Alrighty. Shin's gonna go 1, 2, 3,
Ignition.
4, 5.
Pun intended. Let's fire down Blaze.
Alright, and he or she is going to use a ability called Zorching Ray on Sephiroth versus his Fortitude.
Zorching Ray?
Yeah, I'm having. Yep, so does a 15 hit Sephiroth?
That hits.
Alrighty.
Sephiroth.
Same. It's fine. I'll get a potion. Not that that will help too much.
$11 fire damage. And and you have a -2 to all attack rolls. Save ends.
Well, okay.
As basically, she seemed to be aiming for your hands and arms, and it's all on fire and burning, but not, damaging burning anymore.
You on fire, sucker!
Yeah. Alrighty. Next up is Turg. Turg, making sure he can do what he wants to do.
Turk forgets why he's here and pulls a sandwich out of his pocket and starts eating.
Alright, he could do that.
I'm familiar with Turk. I know what Turk would do.
6. Alrighty. He is going to charge Shefrus.
What a surprise.
Now, he's going to charge at you with his Dark Blade. Because of an ability of his, he gets a +2 to attack to the first attack he makes in a battle. So, including the charge, he gets a additional +3 to this versus AC. 17 versus your AC, Zephyrus.
Crap. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Alrighty.
I'm going down.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Would you like your next character to be melee or ranged?
Here's the thing. Also, because it's the first attack he makes in a turn, or in a battle, he gets an additional 1d10 if he hits with it. So, bye-bye, Zephyrus.
Wow. That put me at -1.
Oh.
Ooh.
Which could be worse, to be honest.
Yes, it could.
And Turk is
True that.
Turk, do job! Turk, Turk done.
Murdoch, no like Turk.
Alright, Zuul.
Okay, I'm gonna move behind the pillar,
Of course.
and well, since Zephyrus is down anyway for the battle, I am going to manifest one of my psionic powers. I'm gonna go with Dishearten, centered right there. So it's gonna hit both Blaze and Turg.
And you're doing the one where it won't hit won't hit Zephyrus, correct?
Oh no, I was gonna do the one that hit him. I thought he was out for the battle.
No.
No, he's at
He's just-
-1
he's just
HP.
unconscious for the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna I'll do Mind Block on Blaze instead.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's gonna be 16 versus Will because of my Tiefling racial.
And combat advantage.
16. Should it? Yep.
Against Blaze, yeah, they have combat advantage, yes. So it would be an 18 versus Will against Blaze.
I did heal it between battles. That purple I used for healing surges.
Got it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Although I might switch that up eventually.
She is quite wounded. Quite bloodied. But not quite down for the count.
Dang it. Okay, and that's my turn.
Alrighty. Wasp is up. Just the female drow down here. Their turn. Ooh. She can just make it. She can just barely charge Murdoch, I think. But she's a drow and has a 7 speed. Charging Murdoch.
Yeah, she definitely can charge me then.
She's got a knife that looks like it's been carved out of ice. That is a 17 versus AC and probably missed.
That will miss, yes.
Alrighty, now it's her. She charged. Dweon. Yeah.
Alright. To throw a heal, I'm going to have to move up closer. Let's see.
Yeah, also of note.
2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That puts me within range of Sephiroth. Reach in my bag, grab a little green sphere, and I'm going to cast Healing Infusion on him. So Sephiroth, you can spend a Healing Surge plus my Wisdom modifier, which is 2. That's from 0.
Yep, I'm at 9.
That's a minor action.
You still have a standard.
What's up?
What will you do with your standard action? What
Oh.
will you do with your standard action?
My standard action, I'm going to cast on Murdoch. I reach in, grab an icy blue orb, I chuck it on him. It's an area burst 1, centered on an ally within 5 squares. This is going to be versus... and then I can target one enemy within the burst. It's going to be Blaze. Ethereal Chill. And I think I changed this. Let's see, this is versus the Reflex.
Ethereal.
10 versus
Yeah,
Reflex.
It should
Wait,
be
she has
12.
combat advantage? It's 12
It is
versus
12. Yes.
Does 12 hit her reflex?
You don't get combat advantage from anything, do you?
Yes, he did. Well,
That is with combat
that is
advantage.
with
Combat advantage, so no. Nope, it'll miss.
Damn. And that, I think...
By the way, if you have action points still, remember,
Yes.
this will be a milestone after this battle.
Oh.
Just a note.
Yep.
Oh my.
Oh my. So I spent my minor. So if I if I spend an action point, I can't move and do a minor. Correct? I can
Nope,
just do one action.
It's one action.
All right. I think that's going to probably. Does Blaze look like she's on her last legs? I mean, she's been bloodied.
Not exactly. She is rather bloodied, but she looks like she's rather tough as well. Even being rather bloodied may or may not be as bad for her as it. She does seem tough, and she is on fire, and not at all perturbed by this.
Well, yeah.
And
I think that's going to... No, what the hell. I'm going to spend my action point. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cast Ethereal Chill on Murdoch. Try to hit Blaze again with Cold.
Alrighty.
And again, this is with... let's see. Yes, that time I hit.
That will hit.
Alright, so...
If you had missed, I'd be forced to kill you.
I know, I'd be...
Whoa! Hey, what are you doing back there?
So what damage
All
are you
right,
doing?
so this is cold damage. Hopefully she's... I rolled 6 cold damage.
She's still up, but she's a little bit more wobbly than she was before.
All right, and Murdoch, you now... Any enemy that hits Murdoch will take 2 points of cold damage until the end of my next turn.
Excellent.
All right, that's my turn.
Cedra.
Alrighty, I am going to delay until Adra's. I combined Ea, and Cedra together, and I got Adra.
Goes. Got it.
That's
But
our
we don't have the
fusion
fusion
dance form.
earrings. We don't have the fusion earrings, so we can't make Adra.
Oh man. Well, that's probably going to be our main quest. Get those earrings.
Alright, Aya.
Alright, so Aya's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then she's going to charge Blaze. Stick her spear right past Murdoch's head. So, since I charged, the only thing I can do is Intent Laid Bare.
Alrighty.
So,
Charge
here it goes.
Blaze, you say?
Yes.
That hit?
20. Alright, 13 weapon damage.
Oh, looks like that was a bad move on the part of the lady on fire. going that far out.
I was a fool. I didn't know that would get her. I still wanted to set her head on fire.
Oh, you can get ignition. That'd be fine.
Yes, I am going to.
Alrighty.
Well, she's all the way
Alrighty, and
over
I
there.
noticed that Sephiroth is still pretty low, so I'm going to blow my action point.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Blow my action point to use all my power points to augment Energizing Strike to hit Frost.
Okay. Yes, because an action point is pretty much one of those few things you can do after a charge.
Yep. So here's hoping I don't whiff.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a
You
hit.
did.
Thank goodness.
All right.
You've got Lord's luck.
So for 20 damage to Frost, and Sephiroth can spend a healing surge.
Ooh. Oh! The lady with the spear is, cleaning up. Knocks down one foe and comes around with a backswing on another. Ooh.
The crowd goes wild.
Yep. Now it is Cedra's turn. He said he wanted to wait.
Alrighty. I certainly don't want to get into fireball formation, but this is going to be interesting. It's a melee blender for sure. I was hoping to save this for something that would be more dramatic than just moving up to somebody, but Cedra majestically flies over to Frost as he just glides through the air magically.
Flies through the air with the greatest of ease.
Specifically, I fly my speed +2. As I beautifully.
How high up in the air do you go in this stadium?
I go as high up in the air as I can go without having to fall to get to the ground. Whenever
Alrighty. Anything else you're doing?
like I kind of just I leap into the air, my arms like outstretched to my back, and I'm like la, and I just kind of glide on through, landing where Frost is. Give her a wave real quick, and then I'm gonna light the fire on her. No, I'm not gonna be that mean. She's bloodied. Alright, I'm gonna Blistering Flourish, so I start rapidly slashing at her. I've got +2.
Taking the fire.
Because flanking and Sephiroth is alive.
Thank goodness.
Alrighty, and then she's going to, I'm gonna follow that up with Flurry of blowing her. Wow.
I will be back.
You're gonna blow her? What?
What?
Bathroom. Oh wait. Bathroom.
Alrighty.
Sorry. Back in a moment.
No worries.
I will go get a drink then, real quick.
Yeah, me too. My beer's almost gone.
I will continue to laugh at the fact that Cedra is blowing Frost.
Our usually quiet kitten has learned that if she wants to get into my room, she must mew pathetically.
So yeah, that's one for the recap. Cedra majestically glided over to somebody who he then Flurry of blowed.
He blew them furiously.
Yes.
Is second wind a daily?
It is
No, it's an encounter power.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say I had to strain my mind for that. I was like, is that an encounter or an at-will that you can only use once somehow?
And we're still in the first round, and like, so many people are already dropping.
Just me.
Oh man.
I mean,
I
I guess.
I just ended a boss fight in my earlier game that was 12 standards, and it was done in 2 rounds.
Wow.
Yeah. And everybody had -4 to attack, defenses, and damage from a ever-present aura. The party did.
I have returned.
I didn't stop them.
Sorry. Alrighty. How much damage did you do total?
I did 13 plus 8, so that's probably 21. Unless math has betrayed me. Which wouldn't surprise me since I've betrayed math many times.
Yes.
It's only fair.
And down goes another one.
Woohoo!
I shoot
Well.
finger guns at Ignition, so that way she knows which way I'm heading, and I end my turn.
Alrighty.
Looks like we gotta go with your turd.
Alrighty. And Copper finally gets to go. One of 3 monsters that rolled a natural 1 for initiative.
Nice.
It had the lowest modifier.
Now, what is copper?
Copper
What
is
kind
a
of?
Warforged
Okay.
with a blade of lightning coming out of his one arm.
And I will point out, he's so far, I think, the only member of Team Gorgon that's been anything remotely amiable towards us.
Yeah. But, all's fair in love, war, and school.
And tournament arcs.
Yeah, the token is basically a Lek man. Because I couldn't find a good Sparkman, picture at the time. Alright, he moves. Yes. 6, actually. 6. He is going to do some stuff. I'll use that on something. Alrighty. So, he's going to speak aloud, initiating aura protocol. Bzzt. And he courses with lightning and electricity. Initiating charge protocol. Beep, bloop, blip, beep. Charging the Sephruz being
Yeah.
versus your reflex. Additional +1 force charge.
How come
23 hit your reflex.
How come every time they roll against reflex, they always roll high on me? Yeah, that hits. It's ridiculous.
Initiating damage protocol. Must find damage.
He's like searching his pockets. Pulls out a grenade. Found it.
Lightning damage to you. If you had enemies of me adjacent, they might get shocked as well. But you are alone. And that is how you will cease functioning.
Not characters?
Are you sure that's a Lek man and not existential man?
I think Copper's my favorite. I think we should adopt him into team, whatever we decide on.
Yeah, I like that.
And they've decided on a team name!
What?
Everybody cheer on, team! Whatever they decide on!
Good job, Cedra.
I didn't know. I didn't know it was going to be this way.
So, Sparky's turn. Sparky is going to do some stuff. Sparky is going to go and is going to go after Cedra because, Cedra hasn't been hurt. He's just going after Cedra because, elves. This is versus his will. Correct.
Oh.
So D8 plus 5, that's 13 poison damage. As poisonous kind of sparks and dust are shot at you, and, it's not fun.
Dang, he almost bloodied me as I'm coughing out blood from being poisoned.
Well,
I'm like, oh no, get it out of me.
Not do anything ongoing, but it's not a pleasant kind of thing.
Yeah, I assume I'm probably a little nauseous as I get mind assaulted by poison somehow.
Yeah.
It's not not a fun feeling, I'm sure.
Yeah. Murdoch.
Okay. So 2 of them got taken out. Let's see. Okay. So I'm doing like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't know if I take a whatchamacallit from Turg.
Yeah, you will take from Turg, but that's about it.
Okay.
Turg is going to try and stab you.
Alright.
With his Dark Blade. Make sure. Yep. 7 versus AC. I think he actually hit.
Yep, he does.
He does. A d6 plus 6. He does not get that first blood effect because, well, he's already done his first attack of the battle.
Okay.
He still does a respectable 11 damage.
And he takes 2 damage from that cold thing that Dweon put on me till the end of his next
Alright.
turn.
Correct. Thank you for remembering that.
Yep. And then yeah, let's go with
Turn
that.
not like frostbite.
I'm gonna do Roots of Stone. It's an area, or not area, close burst. So we'll do Turg first, and then Copper.
Got it.
Turg? Oof, not good.
Turg probably missed.
Well,
Copper.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like you hit Copper.
Nice.
Okay. So
Take-
that's 10 damage, or 7 damage to Copper. And that effect happens, so pretty much around me there's this little zone. I mark both of them because I get to freely. Man, let me see something. I don't want to waste that. I fear for. Well, Cephros is up next. Yeah, it's fine. That'll be where I end.
Alrighty.
Good enough for me.
Now. See if that worked. Yep. You and Cephros are in Copper's aura. His lightning aura. Enemies in the aura take 2 lightning damage whenever Copper takes damage.
Okay, so pretty much
So
right now.
basically, you hit him and he shocks every enemies nearby.
That wouldn't weirdly count as Dweon's thing back at Copper, would it? Because he hit me.
No, it's not an attack roll. It's not
Yeah,
an
that's what I
attack
figured.
roll at all. But
just
yeah.
permanently bouncing back and forth 2 damage.
Yeah.
We just both crumpled to the ground. What just happened?
You're like stuck in a static electricity loop.
Yeah. Might also want to mark them.
Mark, yeah.
Yeah, they're both marked by me.
Alrighty. Cephros, what do you want the mark to be? I'll make it the green dot then. Think of it for the moment.
Sounds good.
Green dots are marked by Murdoch.
Alright, I stand up, use Second Wind, which it has no description. Oops. Okay.
Use a surge and you get
Yeah, plus 7.
defenses.
Oh, that's right, I get plus 2 defenses.
Yeah.
Alright, I shift into aspect of the lurking spider. And then I use my action point and attack Turg. That's a 16 versus AC.
And he's you have combat advantage too, right?
Because,
Yeah,
that's what he's counting. Yes.
Oh, I thought he was counting the +2 to power rolls.
Oh. Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it hits.
Alright, that's 11 damage. And then a 14, which it's probably not going to hit. I'll just use that +2.
And that will hit.
Or another 10.
Or a 16. Yeah, it'll hit. Another 10. Alrighty. Turg is bloodied. Turg not like bleeding.
Someone kill him. Oh, wait, you can't before it's next turn. Well, oops.
Alrighty. Ignition. Ignition is not happy with how things are going. And is going to try and Zort Murdoch. Because why the hell not?
Going to Zorch him, huh?
Yes. That'll be an 11 versus Fortitude.
That will miss. Do we do thing only if they hit me?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
That misses.
Alrighty.
I don't
Is
know.
that like a lightning? You say it's a Zorch. Is it like a lightningy,
Fire.
like fiery? Okay.
The fire thing. Ignition is a pyro, kind of mage.
A tiefling's
Okay.
a pyromage? Weird.
Yeah. Anyways, Turg's turn. Turg. Oh yeah, forgot Turg got his 5 temp hit points for being getting bloodied. I have to remember that now. But Turg is not sure who to hit. Turg,
It's copper.
no. Turg is going to hit. Turg is going to hit. Turg realizes he is marked. Is going to hit Murdoch. Turg is slightly smarter than he looks. Slightly. So on Murdoch, 23 versus AC.
That will hit.
Yay. You know what he's going to do? He's going to throw in his Furious Assault for this sucker.
Okay.
Because, yeah, an extra d6, not much, but still, he's a half-orc. He's going to take advantage of all 1 point of that. For a total of 12.
Good.
All right.
Then, Turg is going to swear in his native tongue.
Okay.
Anyone who knows
That's-
Giant will know that he has just called Murdoch something very foul. That I should not repeat. Nor should you.
I'm a bit embarrassed that he's lowered himself to this, but I can't understand it, so I'm not embarrassed.
Zool is up.
Okay, I think it's time to melt some brains.
Murdoch, think this
6.
happened before.
Attack ignition so that we don't get hurt by copper.
I'm gonna do distract on ignition as a minor action.
Got it.
Then I am going to do an augment to dishearten, centered right here to hit both of them. I'm going to start with ignition first. That's a 15 versus will.
Making sure that was just hit.
And then against Sparky, it's a 12 versus will.
Sparky is a miss.
Okay. And then so ignition will take -4 penalty. Will take 11 damage and -4 penalty to attack rolls until end of my next turn. And then I am going to then I'm going to do an action point, and I want to do dishearten 0 again, same spot.
Same spot.
So I'm going to go for ignition first. Dang it.
Nope.
And then
But
Sparky.
the next one will be a 13. Aw. I thought we were going to have a palindrome going.
What do you call that?
Nope.
A lot of sound and fury.
Ooh.
Well.
So out of all that, only 1 hit, and that was on ignition. So
Well, ignition
that is going to be my...
-4 to hit things.
Yep.
So that might be helpful.
Yeah, that's more important than damage sometimes.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Frost is down. Dweon. What
Alright.
do you do?
Dweon runs forward underneath Ia's legs. Oops, where'd he go?
Whoa!
He runs up next to Sephruz And he's going to use a brand new encounter power he has called Iron Resurgence. He reaches up and gives you a very uncomfortable back rub. And you can now spend 1 or 2 healing surges. But you only lose 1. I'll read the actual text.
Actually, how
effects.
Iron Resurgence works, how it works
Awesome.
that the target loses a surge and then can spend 1 or 2 healing surges.
Yes, I was just
Correct.
going to read that. The target loses 1 healing surge and then spends 1 or 2 healing surges. The target also gains temporary hit points equal to half of his or her healing surge value.
So pretty much, if you, it's up to you on your HP.
Uh-huh.
I mean, obviously you lose 1 automatically, but then to spend 1 or 2, you gotta measure that out yourself.
And you get
Correct.
some hit points too on top.
Correct.
Then you get some temp hit points. So that was a minor action encounter. And for my standard, what the hell, I might as well throw another encounter action. I reach in my bag and just toss a little black orb over Sephrus's head and try to land this on Turg. I am casting Drain Speed on him, which I'm not interested in the speed part. I'm interested in the damage part.
Bring it.
So that is 19 versus AC.
Turd not wish what you bring.
What?
Turd not what you bring. Ow. Yeah, Turd got hit.
All right. So this is 1d10 versus or plus intelligence mod. Oops, not that much. Not that smart. 6 points of damage. And the target is slowed until the end of my next turn, and then I get to choose 1 ally within 5 squares of the target, Murdoch, and that ally grants a +2 to speed and gets 5 temporary hit points.
Turd fall down now.
Yes!
All right. How much?
Yeah, jumps up and down, jumps up and down.
Ooh, another one, and another one goes down.
That's
Apparently,
beyond smart.
goblins are better than orcs here today.
Every day.
And nothing else from you, so Aya's turn.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Oh boy, I know what Aya's gonna try. She has reach, doesn't she?
Alrighty.
That
So
she
me and
does.
Murdoch should run away.
I'm trying to determine whether she'll go for copper or if she wants to get the squishies in the back.
Squishies, squishies.
How much
Oh.
damage can you deal with copper?
Not too terribly much. I blew my big damage power.
Fair enough.
So let's see. I think Aya decides that the other tiefling on the other side of the field doesn't look very trustworthy. It's going to need some deliverance from Bahamut. 5. And then she'll charge. Alright, so here goes. 24 versus AC.
Yes.
For just 10 damage.
10 damages.
But she can't shift until the end of my next turn, so that's something.
And that bloodies her.
Woohoo!
She considers using Infernal
Oh.
Wrath. And decides against it. Decides instead to call you... Well... Do you speak Abyssal?
No.
You have no idea what that word was that she called you.
I'm going to
But
speak
you're,
into her.
but you're pretty sure it's not a good one.
I speak directly into her mind, and I say, I'm going to guess that what you said was pretty filthy.
Yeah.
And she says, Such language defiles the gods themselves.
And can she communicate back through that?
I don't believe she can. Oh, yeah, she can.
Oh, goody. You learn the meaning of that foul word now. You go even redder than you are, which is quite a feat when you realize what she's called you. I'll leave it at that. And it is Cedra's turn.
Alrighty. Well, I saw Aya kind of charge straight for ignition. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to first minor action activate my Sorrowful Blessing. Zul notices the air get a little bit warmer around me. Soon I'm gone though, so she doesn't notice it anymore. I'm going to pop right there. Yep, it's okay. We'll be all right. And then I'm going to light the fire on. I'm going to try it on ignition, see if I can set her on fire anyway.
Okay.
Oh no!
That
God.
is a crit. Or
Holy cow.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yes.
yeah.
Now, I was going to free action before I did that to ask her if her uncle knows she's a disappointment to her family or if the tournament is her way of telling him.
Alrighty. So 26 fire damage. She has how much resistance? 6. Yeah.
Oops.
Oh,
Now, you're using
Professor
inherent
Baka!
bonuses.
There goes your niece. Oh boy.
For the future, with inherent bonuses, do we also get crit die or do we not?
No, not yet.
Okay,
You only
just
get
double
it from
checking.
weapons.
Weapons?
Only from magic weapons or implements.
I thought so. I wanted to double check.
Or certain kinds of items or feats can give you stuff of that sort too.
Yeah.
So you deliver a flaming kick to her face, and then there's a shockwave, and then she immediately goes flying towards the wall.
Yes.
Right towards her uncle.
Yeah, so I just did like a flaming leap. She landed. I can't say words.
Wait.
Landed foot first on her.
Right. So you used. Wait. Use a combination of Ken's Shoryuken and his Hurricane Kick. In other words. Something like that?
Yes. I had to repicture
And you
it in
still
my mind.
have your,
My action point and
No, you have
all
your,
that
Flurry
jazz.
of blows.
Flurry of Blows.
I sure do, and I'm going to flurry of blows.
Yep, all the teachers are in the crowd. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm going to flurry of blows my new friend. She or he also takes -2 if she wants to attack me. I'm going to slide right here, and I'm going to action point, and I'm going to blistering flourish.
Alrighty, go for it. That hits.
Okay, 14 damage. And let me draw my my auras as the turn ends.
And the Sparky is now bloodied in a way. And it is now Copper's turn. Copper.
Aya, you have +5 resist fire damage at the moment.
Okay, barely.
Yeah, I got like resist 6.
They might stack. I'll check that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Copper is going to use an ability on Sparky. A minor action.
Nope, not that one.
He's going to point the hand that doesn't have the lightning sword in it at Sparky. And lightning will arc out at Sparky, charging him up. Some of Sparky's wounds close. And he is covered in electricity and lightning for a while. Copper is then going to take his lightning blade to Murdoch versus Reflex. $13 versus Murdoch's Reflex.
That will just hit. Yep.
So 14 lightning damage.
Alright.
There are no enemies adjacent to the target though, so no extra splash damage. But yeah, you got hurt bad.
Okay.
He's not really gonna move. So minor action, he'll use his Warforged Resolve, might as well. Gain 5, 10 hit points. And that's his turn. Sparky. Sparky is next to a Seadra and does not like this.
I shoot Sparky some finger guns.
Give me a perception check. See if you can actually tell what
Alrighty.
Sparky does to you.
Help if I didn't minimize my character sheet. It'd actually probably help if I just perma tagged it to my token.
Oh yeah. You see one little tiny finger. Shoot towards the air. Very tiny finger.
A thumbs up,
I
right?
just stick my tongue out.
Nope, not a thumb. A finger.
It's not a thumb.
It's not a thumb. Alrighty. So he is going to try and actually he's gonna try and touch you with that thing with his finger. Chaos touch.
Pull my finger.
It's gonna be versus your AC though.
Okay.
16 versus
Oh, that's
AC.
a miss.
That's a miss.
Yeah, I grab the finger and I guess do a kind of sidestep. As I just I guess lightly tap Sparky on the head, allowing the attack to pass on by.
Alrighty. And he can shift, right?
Yeah.
Nothing's preventing him from doing that?
Mm-mm. He did take before I forget, he took fire damage on the start of my turn. I'm here staring at my auras and thinking to myself, they sure are pretty, but what do they do?
How much?
Just 5. Or 4, I'm sorry. Or even better, how about 2 plus my charisma modifier? 4, 5.
That'll work.
Okay. Early up.
Very charismatic fire.
He is not happy with this situation. This is down. Murdoch! What will Murdoch do?
Okay. First off, I'm going to use my second wind.
It's a minor action, you might as well.
Yep.
That's
No.
right. You're that kind of warden. You get a +5 to AC.
Well, I bet, yeah. Yes, I do. It's very nice. But I should have used it earlier to avoid some things. And then I will shift. And, man. I don't have to do the thing. So I'm going to do Disrupting Advance.
Got it. Versus AC. Will miss.
Wait, I want to give him. I want to use 8-Up's insight.
Sweet.
Augment 1. So it's an 18.
It's an 18, and that's enough.
Oh, yeah. So, I don't really care to push him because I don't really need to. So, but he will take the extra 3 because he becomes slowed. So, it's 17 damage. I don't want to screw up any combat advantage for Sephiroth, as we discussed.
And he is bloodied by that. Oh, wait.
Good.
Got 10 hit points, sorry. It's 5. Well, it still gets bloodied by that.
Alright. And continue to keep him marked.
Alrighty, Sephiroth.
Alright, I shift up one. And I'm still in the aspect of the looking spider, so I'm just gonna go with basic melee. 28.
Almost.
So
Okay.
very close.
I'm gonna add my power
That's
strike onto
13
that.
damage. So,
13 and then I think plus 6. Or wait a second. No, is it plus? Is it just plus 1? I just want to change that. I don't remember. So I use my power strike, and I don't know if that's right or not. Oh, what just happened?
it's enough. Yeah, something weird's going on here.
I think I just got booted. Oops.
No, I can hear you.
No, I mean from
Roll 20.
roll 20.
Oh,
Alright.
booted. You said.
Well,
Oh.
Yeah.
and down goes their leader. Oh
Darn it.
boy. Odds are not looking for the pixie. Wherever he is, I can't see him from here. Must have tried to go invisible or something. Zool.
Okay,
him out.
I'm gonna try and do mind block on Sparky.
Got it.
That'll be 15 versus well.
15 versus will. Hits. You do more than 1 damage.
Oh yeah.
Better roll the dice and find out.
Sparky
You had
explodes.
2 hit points left.
Wow. Sparky was not having a good time.
And team, whatever their name is.
Insert name here, I told you.
Team Ramrod. Team Ramrod.
Dragon Slayers.
Cool Cthulhu Kids. Club, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I fell.
You fell?
Yeah, I fall all the time. It happens. I did knock over books off the shelf, though.
Okay. Alrighty. Congratulations to team whatever their name is.
He kicked ass that time, and it felt so good.
Well, hey, I made the joke earlier that we should call ourselves this. Now it's apt. We should call ourselves Gorgon Slayers.
Yeah.
There's
Oh, well.
only 2 choices in this matter. Our only 2 choices for the name are Light of Bahamut and Team Sea Slug.
No.
That's. I
Tell you
don't
what,
really want
we'll
either
figure
of
out the
those.
name later then.
I vote Sea Slug now.
I would still prefer Sea Slug.
Yeah, admittedly, I would prefer Slee Slug.
Slee Slug.
Sea Slugs by the Slee floor.
Well, wait. In mythology, wasn't Perseus the one who, like,
Yeah,
slayed the
Perseus.
Gorgon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Team
that's true.
Perseus.
And then trapped her her face inside of a shield.
But he rode a Pegasus, so our name should be Rainbow Pegasus.
Go
Because if we're Team
Sea Slug.
Perseus, then it's like an insult against Team Gorgon. But it's a clever one, I think.
That doesn't actually exist in this universe. Sadly.
It does now.
Yeah, who says Perseus isn't a universal constant?
Go Team Sea Slug.
Exactly.
Alrighty.
Like Sweet Slug.
So it's time. I need you all to gather up your tokens together to make it easier to transfer them.
Whoop.
And of course, you gather them over to the part I wasn't expecting you to do.
That's life.
Deidre, move your token.
That shouldn't travel
Back
with
your
us.
box.
Oops.
Just over to round 3.
Whoa, it's like they've been waiting here for us.
Maybe.
So is this the finals or what?
Well, we'll see. It looks like you're going to be facing Team Mountainfall.
All right.
They face off against the team, the Sunraisers, Team Sunraiser, and kick their asses quite well. But now it's up to you.
Do we have a short rest?
Yes, you have a short rest.
All right.
I have
So
one healing surge.
Excellent.
I have one healing surge.
Now, give me a moment. I have to get
Oh
out.
man,
wait, who said they only have one healing surge?
Sephiroth
That'd be me.
did.
Oh boy.
Sephiroth?
Oh man, I know who's getting all the surge-free healing this round.
Oh yeah,
Zephyr.
Yeah, I know.
yeah. Because
I look over at you.
remember,
I look over at you.
remember, Dweon, use drain surges to regain your powers, your healing fusions.
I'll be draining my
You can drain from
own.
anybody you want.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
true.
drink
When
myself.
you heal,
Yours and Zool's.
yeah, when you heal, you don't. They don't use a healing surge. You're supposed to.
Right.
take-
It's like I save up a healing surge and cast it.
And you can use.
So I
you
think
can-
what I've been
yeah,
doing is my own. I've been taking my own healing surges.
Has Sephiroth taken that into account? 'Cause I feel like
Yeah, because he did get a healing from you, healing infusion from you.
Yeah, right at
So
the
he'd
start.
have one more surge than he does right now.
Oh, would I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep on forgetting about that.
So
Artificers are a
Bruce-
little weird that way.
I look at you and I go, man, that battle is tough on you. And I hand you this little bottle of red potion.
Sweet.
So I give you a potion of Cure Light Wounds, mainly because its caveat is if you're bloodied and don't have any healing surges, you still regain the 1d8 plus 1.
Yeah, I now have two of those, which I'll probably end up needing.
That's why I gave it to you. I mean, I kind of look at you like, I'll need that back if you don't use it, but
We'll see.
if you need it in a pinch, I'd prefer you to have it because I have the healing surges to go around.
I'm getting initiatives ready.
Now we hit a milestone.
Yes.
Now we have
All right,
it.
so we get our action points back.
Yep.
And-
You did not have already. Or two.
I would like to augment somebody's weapon because I can do that twice a day, or I can empower magic items once per day plus once per milestone.
Okay.
I cannot do I can't do Sephiroth's because I've already done his.
How does your enchantment work?
It's just a +2 bonus as a free action once.
So,
So-
pretty
So
much,
it doesn't have to be a
it's
weapon
a
attack?
floating.
It's on a weapon though.
It does. It says a weapon
you have to actually
gains.
use that weapon for
But
the
doesn't
attack.
say weapon attack.
It says this is what the text reads. It says a weapon
Well, what's
gains
the
a
power called?
+2.
Oh, okay. If it's just
So
the
we-
weapon gains, then yeah, okay. Then I could
I
use it for sure. Zul might be able to use it if she's got a quarterstaff.
'Cause it's technically
I do.
a weapon.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's pretty
I can give it to Zool. I mean, it will. Wait. So it would be as long as you can. You're proficient, or it has like. What's the word I'm looking for? Blah. As long as you use it as your weapon as an implement, right?
Yeah.
You'd still get the +2.
+2 to damage.
+2 to attack. It's a +2 bonus. It says.
Yeah, like I said,
Nice.
it's a
Once per
floating
turn,
2
yeah.
that you kind of say you get like a 14, you're going, I'm adding that now. Those that +2 to it. Like that's literally how it works.
Yeah, it's kind
Yep.
of.
Nice.
Alrighty, initiatives for the rest of you,
Oh,
and I
Okay.
need to add.
initiatizing.
Where is Dweon? Why is Dweon not on the board yet?
Because I was looking at my character sheets.
Alright, who needs to be being added?
Dweon
Me,
and
Zephyrus.
Zephyrus.
Hang on, I haven't rolled
I
initiative
mean-
yet. There you go.
Oh. Well,
It's
yeah.
A and
Now you're
Zephyrus.
on there.
Yeah, and who's the other one that has the problem getting on the
Zephyrus.
Zephyrus?
And I'm gonna be right back 1 second. I just want to check on how my wife and the kids are doing before we start
Got
anything.
it.
Right on.
So I just want to let y'all know we're so screwed. Look at these
Because I'm going
initiatives.
to use my daily to fight. And, you know, if all things go well, I can take one of the melee out of the fight for a decent amount of time.
But look at these initiatives.
I believe in us. That just
We are all
means it's
so
their job to
low.
come to us instead of our job to come to them.
To be fair, that worked out well.
4 of them go first.
Just remember, they're not trapped. We're not trapped with them. They're trapped with us.
Yeah, there you go. Wrong.
Can you fly
Rorschach-
against each
what
other?
was that from? Rorschach, right? Said that.
Alrighty.
I believe so.
Alrighty. Whoa! Welcome back, everyone, to the finals of the first tournament of the Swine Dimple season. Yeah! Woo!
Woo!
In this final round competition between Team whatever their name is and Team Mountainfall. May the best team not suck as bad as some of the other one, as some of your opponents have. Go for it! Begin! And Fang is right off the starting signal. And he turns. And actually, yeah. He is going to shape change into what appears to be a large dog type thing. Crackling, the dog's maw is crackling with lightning. And already in action. Vikor will walk forward. Not go that way. Vikor walk. Continue walking.
What kind of creature is this?
He is a very tall gray. Has a gray skin with like markings on it of a darker gray. And he has a ginormous hammer, and he's wielding in one hand. Yes. He has on him is a very small shield, almost a buckler, barely. On him, though, it looks like he's just wearing a a rather large bracelet, really. Because he's so tall. He is at least almost 9 feet tall. He's at least 8 something, which is really tall. If basketball was a thing, he would be a star player in this world. If basketball was a thing.
He's the one who is a thing with one of the other people, isn't he?
Yeah, he seems to have a thing with the bard lady there. That has, well, alrighty, what is he gonna do? More he's gonna ready in action. Then we have Persephone.
Which one's the bard?
The bard is the one by the green guy. This one here.
Okay.
Are you gonna?
I
I know what you're
got
going to
plans for
do.
both of them.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Does it
Are
involve
you-
some form of living projectile?
Yeah. Maybe I might throw him
Yes.
into her. You know, they both damage each other.
Persephone is also gonna ready in action.
They're
That's
on their
perfect.
edge, guys. They're on their edge.
Oh, they probably saw our awesome match.
The gnome. The gnome.
All we have to do is wait this round out, so they have to come after us again. Just nobody move.
That actually might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, everybody
Well,
just
they-
take, what is it, defensive stance or whatever it's called.
She is gonna ready in action as well. And it is Murdoch's turn. Murdoch, are you back?
Oh, is he might be still checking up on his kids.
He should delay his action anyway.
Well, here.
I'm back. I'm back.
Okay.
Okay.
The
Delay your
announcer's
action.
like, oh, I'm going. Team Mountainfall is going much more. It's being much more careful this battle than they've been in the previous two.
I'll agree with the party. They've all been whispering to me, being like, "Dude, just let them all go first. Go let them all go first."
What if they have someone that outranges us? Like
We-
one of the last
we-
two people.
Well, that's a good question. Are any of them like overtly wielding something with range, like a bow, or like some of them got knives they're tossing
Oz here
between their
has
hands
a-
all ominously?
Oz has a short bow.
Okay.
Short.
Okay.
They might
Actually,
have a range,
Persephone
but
has a large book in her hand.
Oh, she might be one of
A
those
mi-
like kung fu librarians.
Zool, how far is your range?
10.
Well, that's probably about as much as most most really far range attacks. So
Right there.
Mm, trying to think. Does it make any difference me delaying here? Really?
Yeah, you
Well,
get
the
that
only
range.
thing I would think of, Murdoch, is if you delay till after my turn, I can put, because I have to be within reach of you to put my flame burst armor on you.
Sure, sure.
Since I can either put it on you or Sephrus, because you guys seem to get in the middle of everything, and that's what I need.
Mm,
It's up to you.
I just would prefer I'm more the target than Sephiroth, if that's possible. So that's why I'm
Yeah, but he always does seem to be the target, unfortunately.
because
Well,
I deal a
another
lot
thing.
of damage when I want to.
none of these
Uh-huh.
guys seem to have fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. So it doesn't matter
Fire
about the
resistance might
flame
not be
resist.
useful.
But there's that burst attack, which is why I
Yeah,
said
it is the burst thing.
Yeah.
The more people you get around, the better the burst is.
So, Murdoch, what are you doing? Anything? Nothing?
I know I can't reach them, so it's kind of a.
You can move up and hold an action, I guess.
That's probably what I'll do. I don't want to take the pillar, so I'll move and I will ready an action
Taunt them.
of of Thorn Strike in case. But that'll end my turn.
Thorn Strike if they get in range.
Yep.
Okay. Luna Marie, the Bard girl.
What does she play? What kind of instrument does she have?
I'm looking to see that real quick. She has
Probably like a
lute.
guitar.
She has a lute.
Oh,
She has a lute.
a flautist.
A lute.
Oh, wait, yes. A lute is different than that.
has a loot.
That's a weird one.
She is going to move forward. 6. And ready and attack.
Who's got an AoE?
Yep.
I have one, but I'm very concerned because I have to be right next to them to use it.
Ooh, yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
could make a burst
I-
1 square. Where
I'm gonna
everyone,
move up behind Murdoch, and I am going to do a total defense,
Okay, defense.
and that's gonna be my turn.
Alright, Sephiroth.
Alright. I'm going to look at Duyan and say, just follow us over here. You won't be able to see us, but know where I stand. And I'm going to move behind the pillar and cast Stalker's Mist around
Did you use
us.
that last time? I think
It's in
done
counter
first
power.
Oh, it's in counter.
It's-
Cool. Okay.
So I'll use Stalker's Mist right here.
Okay. Protecting you guys, hopefully. From range attacks.
At least keeping them from being able to see where we are.
Yeah, true.
So what does that do? I missed it last round.
It's just, it makes a burst 1 where people are completely blind inside of it, except for me.
Oh.
It keeps people from seeing in and out of it, so they can't see you, you can't see them. It's kind of it's a good defensive thing, but it's not as, doesn't allow for offensive use as much.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
but
That's it for you.
yes, so I just don't know how to create that
Yeah.
zone.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And what is Aya gonna say?
A is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she's gonna hold her action. Or
Ready.
ready in action.
Okay.
How do I, can you move that aura? I don't know how to.
It's not, you don't need an aura, you have to have a draw shape.
Okay.
I will draw the shape here for you. I drew it for you.
Whoa. That was me. Sweet.
Alright. It's light gray, but well. Alrighty. And did her thing. Dweon.
All right. Well, Sephiroth told me to go follow him, so I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Being a dummy, I think I'm going to go right
No,
over
that's
here.
not good. We can't see it either. Kind of a
What's
bad thing
wrong?
to have it full.
That's realistic.
Yes, but realistic is not as useful.
All right, so Julian moves right here, and that's a move action. Minor action, he's going to reach in his pouch, grab a little little red grease crayon, and draw a symbol on Murdoch. Casting flame burst armor on Murdoch.
Give me a check.
A check.
You are trying to draw something while blind.
We're not blind, are we?
Yes, you are. Everybody at Sephiroth is blind in that area.
What if he gets close enough, like, well, he wouldn't really know which one's Murdoch. Well, he did kind of see where Murdoch is, so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
He could get closer,
Well,
probably.
They're heavily obscured, but they're not hidden. They would need to make stealth checks to become hidden. He can still target them.
Yeah, I'm more making sure
He just would take that negative. Go for it.
What I'm going for is more that he makes the symbol right, not that he actually hits the right target with it. He can't really see very well.
All right, I'm going to make a perception
instead of making the fire
check.
that protects, does he set him on fire instead? Accidentally. And what is
I rolled a 17 perception.
What are you making in the middle of the...
Oh, that's
arena?
the antlion. I didn't
From
draw.
Final-
I just
from
assume.
Final
Alrighty.
Fantasy 2.
4, actually, but well, whatever. Anyways, we on.
Yeah.
I rolled a
Both
17
the same thing.
perception.
Good enough. I just wanted to make sure for certain you got it right.
Okay. That's cool.
Murdoch has that thing on him.
All right, so so he has a flame burst armor on him. Murdoch, you do. And then let me see if I have anything that can actually hit anybody from that point range. Well, that's a range
Anyway,
10.
arena, whoever's making the thing in the arena, it's kind of a problem. Might be a problem later on. Just saying. When people want to walk on those squares.
I assume that's the floor receding to reveal lava.
No.
It kind of looks like a piece of pie being torn apart to me. It's kind of like a Rorschach test. We all see it differently.
Actually, Fang is within 10 of me, so I'm going to cast... Now, will I get a penalty for being in this stupid box now? For attacks? Andrew?
I would not imagine, since I know I'm not Andrew, but Fang's not in the thing, so he's not heavily concerned.
He's within 12 of you.
What's that?
Yeah,
He's within...
60, not 50.
My drain speed is range 10.
Yeah, the range.
Oh, that's
10
right.
50
You're right. That's 5 squares each. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, 5 feet each square. Yes.
Is there anybody? No, 60, 60, 60. Okay, I think that's it. I'm going to, as my standard, I'm going to do the defensive deal.
Alrighty. Ost is going to go. Ooh, Ost. Okay. 7. He is going to 7. He has. Alrighty.
Don't walk in the middle of the arena. The floor is lava.
It's just out of his short range here, so he is going to shoot at Cedra with a short bow.
All right.
He has a -2 to this for long range, so
Well, there you go.
Doesn't matter because he hits you with it with a crit for 15 damage. D8 plus 7.
So this session, we're just doing crits all day?
Well, the
Crits
first,
for days. Crits for
the
days.
first fight was crit
All
this
day, every
day.
day.
Guess this is crit full hit battle.
Not affiliated with any other podcasts.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, he hit you for a lot. 15 damage.
Yeah, that almost bloodied me. He did a good job.
Cedra's turn.
Alrighty, well, let's have a look. Murdoch ganked my spot. So, I'm a little amiss.
Sorry, bro.
A little amiss. No worries. Alrighty. Yeah, nobody else is within range. So, tell you what, I'm going to delay my turn.
Alrighty. Your turn comes up. You're the last in the turn, and, well, can't really go past 1. Not a zombie,
Sure you can.
don't have negative initiative.
Sure you can. That just means I'm not getting a turn this round.
You can at least move forward and guard.
Yeah.
I could, but just as -2 did not help me with that attack, so too, +2 will not necessarily help me with the barrage of being up front attacks I will face, I am sure.
But being in the box of obscuring terrain and getting the +5 from that, as well as your +2 from defenses, for a +7 might.
Sure, but if I, for example, delay my turn until Feng or Victor or Persephone or whoever gives up and actually gets closer, then when I decide to not delay my turn, I can just walk up and punch him in the face with a sword.
Alrighty. Fine. We'll see how this works. Bang! Bang, bang, bang. Bang is a dog with lightning coming out of his maw. What will he do? He saw something. He knows there's something around here-ish. Even though he's probably going to miss it. So he's going to run up towards it and charge it. Or try to.
But luckily, he narrowly avoided the lava.
So. 24 plus whatever. Yeah, he gets close enough that you. Oh yeah, you can't see him either.
No.
He can see,
me,
he just
and-
takes -5 to his attack.
Okay. Well,
Do we both take that?
Yeah.
So I rolled
It's all whiffs. All sorts of whiffing.
It is both whiffs, yes.
Yes.
Whoa. It
Alrighty.
was a good roll,
Is Cedar
too.
gonna come in?
Yup.
Alrighty. Give me a moment here. I get Cedra a thing in the middle there.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can just drag me back up if you have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, this is gonna be like a, I'll draw it out so you know how I'm not provoking.
You're running around him.
Yeah.
I can figure out how you're doing it.
Oh, okay, in that case I'll just drop myself there. Or there. Or whichever one I have enough squares for, I'm not too worried about it. I just saw somebody ping over there, so I assumed.
Yeah.
Actually, that's too many squares. And then I'm going to bring on the Blistering Flourish. Keep it simple for now.
Fire. Fire.
Not yet, but it will be. 11 points of damage, and then
That will hit.
my Desert Flurry.
That barely hits.
Yeah, I had a feeling, but it was super close. Fang's not going to be happy as I sock him in the jaw with the hilt portion of my sword.
Okay. Additional 8 from the thing.
And then I'm going to shift 1. And now I can be in flanking. Does me no good, but there you go, guys.
Alright.
That's my turn. Victor!
Vicor.
He was my boyfriend!
Aya's ready action goes off. She was waiting for someone to get close enough.
Yeah.
So he's going to charge Fang, but she's going to have to charge to here.
Yeah. Not really gonna work. She can't really charge that direction. Each has to get her closer to it, and really, the only way she'd be able to get from there to... Yeah, she can't charge him because she has reach. Not enough room. So, nothing happened. She'd have to end up like in one of these squares, be as closest she could charge. And she can't really get there because there's stuff in the way. However, enough plan. T-core. V-core, charge, puny elf man. V-core, smash.
Hold it right there, mister.
Yeah, now you can charge someone, but yeah. Get it over with.
Alright, 27 versus AC.
Hit.
For 13 damage, and V-Core can shift, but I don't think that matters to him because he's charging.
V-Core not like puny, horny girl. But V-Core deal with puny fire elf first.
V-Core doesn't like horny girls? Man, what a sausage fest.
V-Core get 20 actually. Like 21
Looks like
to
he's gonna
charge
rock
into
you, man.
flank.
21 will, of course, hit.
V-Core happy. V-Core hit hard. V-Core need die for hitting hard. V-Core, what V-Core bonus? V-Core bonus that. V-Core smack you around for 11 damages.
Oof. Cedra gets whomped in the head with
V-Core also
11 damage and is
mark you.
bloodied.
V-Core also mark you until end of V-Core next turn. V-Core happy with that. V-Core done. So, Persephone goes. Okay. She is gonna move forward. Ah! She's not gonna become a Goliath. Persephone is going to use a nice little power called Immobilize. Actually, she has a better idea. I'll move a little bit more forward. She's gonna try and aim this at Sephiroth, actually. You get cover and all that sort of stuff in this thing.
Do I get double cover?
You get cover and total concealment. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But
She must be confident with this one then.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, she has a plan if it works. If it works, this will be a very good thing.
Here comes the crit.
So,
How much do I get to take off for that?
14 versus Will.
Oh, that misses.
Misses.
Thank goodness.
There's a +4 added to it. Would a 18
okay.
hit you? The Will.
18 does hit my will.
18 will hit your Will. She uses her heroic effort because she's human, mostly. Yeah, she had a plan. And she is going to do... Oh boy. Alright, let's see. This is actually pretty beefy for her encounter power. This will be psychic damage. 14 psychic damage. And you lose the ability to feel and move your legs, as you are immobilized until the end of her next turn.
Someone kill her.
Yeah. Yeah. And as this goes, you hear a single voice, a male one, cheer, "You go, sister!" from in the sand.
They're not related.
I taught her
They're just
that one.
Really huge fan.
Yeah. And it's Roger's turn. Who has not really got much to do. Just move, maybe. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, she could always visit Krakatoa.
Okay, she can barely get one there. Alrighty. Yeah. She is gonna summon a phantom right here. And then she's gonna have it explode. Causing a phantom burst. Each enemy adjacent to a phantom. 7 versus Will, so Aya first versus her will. +7. 11.
Fail.
Cedra.
Here comes that. I was about to say, here comes that 20, but close enough. That's a hit.
This is a nasty attack. It is. Alrighty. Goodbye, Cedra. Ooh. Yeah.
Nah.
I will
It's
say,
like-
barring the exorbitant amounts of damage, my plan has come to fruition.
psychic damage if it matters.
It does
also,
not.
Vicor feel better. Vicor feel much better.
Alright, Cedra visits the ground, his ancestral home.
Oh.
Vicor feel much better. And that was her turn. Murdoch. There's
This
a
does
Cedra
not.
on the ground.
This
Right?
does not look like it's going well.
Oh boy.
Jeez. So
I'll be
Cedra's just
honest,
laying
I'm not
there.
concerned. So,
Wow, yeah.
if you want to use my belief in us to feel better about the situation, go for it. Because I think everything's working out great.
If so, Cedra's like laying there. Say I would push Fang. Would that affect Cedra's body at all?
Not really, no. You could push Fang into Cedra's square. As long as Cedra is not awake and trying to stand up there.
Okay.
Well, if I
problem.
try to stand up there, I can just shift into the next
However,
square on my turn. So,
If you're pushing, you could also push to this square. Here, next to Cedra.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna attack Fang then with disrupting advance. How does it work when he doesn't see me? Do I get combat advantage because he doesn't know I'm
Yes.
swinging?
Yes.
So it's a 21 versus AC.
21 versus EC. 21 will hit Fang's AC, yes.
Okay, so I push him 2 squares to here.
Alrighty.
So the target and any adjacent enemies are slowed until the end of my next turn, and he takes 3 more damage because of it. So 19 damage. Let me think about this. Let me think.
Wait, slowed you say?
They're both slowed, yes.
Okay.
Both of them. Okay, so that was just my attack. Oh, man. Man, oh man.
I'm gonna try to do something to Vicor my turn.
See the damage.
Okay, so it's just Luna Marie that we're dealing with.
Alright, so it's 19 damage, right?
Yes,
Okay.
19 damage.
Alrighty.
And both of them slow.
It's quite bloodied now.
Yes.
So you think I shouldn't action point and try to attack both of them again?
It's up to you. I imagine Vicor is probably going to be living for a long time.
I know, that's why I kind of want to do it. Okay, I'm leaving.
I'm going to try and living missile him into his girlfriend.
So, okay, so I've done, I've only done a standard. I'm moving to here.
Okay, got it.
And then I will action point, and I'm going to do Roots of Stone, which I'm just making sure is just enemies. Yes, each enemy. I will attack both of them.
Which one first?
Man, let's go with Fang first. Yeah.
Aha! Crit, crit,
And
crit.
And
Good
then
choice.
Vicor. Alright. So,
The other one was 14 versus Vicor.
yeah.
Vicor laugh at puny man.
I figured. So, that would be 15 damage to Fang.
Isn't it 18?
Oh, yes, 18. Sorry. And this little, I get this little burster.
Fang whimpers and goes.
Good. That's
And
what I.
plays dead.
That was too. I felt so bad for Cedra. I saw all this from this darkness, kind of just peeking out. I was like, that can't happen. It just can't.
Alrighty.
Turn over.
Luna Marie is gonna go. Luna Marie. Checking what she does. Alrighty, she knows what she's doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, and technically I mark VCore because I can for free. So,
Okay.
just so I don't forget.
And she's gonna pull out her lute and going to play a little ditty at Murdoch.
Which Diddy song does she play?
It better not be the brown note.
I'm coming home. Is that what she's trying to get me to come home?
No, it's kind of one of those ones where one person sings and then another person sings.
Oh no.
It's a duet. 18.
She waddles on up. It's like, and then now here's a little ditty that'll make your pants shitty.
Murdoch, an 18 versus Fortitude.
Oh, that just hits. That's so many things. Oh no, wait, is that a song? I don't want to sing that. Oh.
Alrighty.
Is that what I have to sing?
He does this much 4 thunder damage, and V-Core gets to make a basic attack melee attack against you.
Oh, I start singing and get distracted. Ugh.
And then V-Core hit with hammer. Or not.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna laugh at you.
Hit with hammer. 17
What was that against
versus AC, not hit.
Murdoch laughs at VCore. Says, poor VCore. I'm sorry.
V-Core not used to hitting such puny foe.
Ah, yes, that's
V-Core
the problem.
V-Core used to foe big and strong, not short and fat.
Oh, you jerk.
Alrighty, Zool.
Okay, I am going to move to right here. Actually, let's go to right here. I am going to start off with my bonus action is going to do distract on him, so he grants combat advantage.
Alrighty.
I am then going to use living missile on him.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That's going to be 16 versus fortitude.
Yes, he is marked by me.
Versus his fortitude. It is a 16, you say, because it's +2?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, 16
that will
versus fortitude.
just hit his fortitude.
Nice.
V-Core not like where this go.
Okay. And then I'm going to burn an action point for a bonus action.
Another 3.
And then I am going to living missile him, and I'm going to go.
You're gonna.
How do I draw a path from V-Core?
You're basically gonna throw him by Luna, right?
Yep, I'm going to throw him at Luna, but I'm going to skip him off of her, like, a rock into a lake. So then he goes back and, lands near Oust.
Okay. Got it. You're going like that and then like that. Kinda. Alright, so make your attack on Luna.
Okay.
I hate to bring this up, but you don't need to spend an action point to do that.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have the minor action because I had to use my bonus action to distract.
Yeah, minor action for distract, yeah.
Yeah, my minor action for distract.
Yeah. She wanted to make sure it hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so that will hit her. And
yep, she's going to take... Let's see, yeah, she's going to take 16 damage and fall prone. And I believe...
V-Core takes half.
V-Core, I think.
Yeah, and he takes half and falls prone.
So
and then he's also immobilized, save ends.
Alrighty, I'm getting V-Core here. Vicor not like being stuck here. Vicor want... Vicor not like being weapon.
Did Murdoch get to take a swipe at him when he ran off?
It's a slide. It's not a move.
Okay.
And then that'll be my turn.
Vicor not like this.
Bet your girlfriend doesn't like
but
it
we
either.
do.
Alrighty, Sephiroth. Sephiroth is currently immobilized.
Do y'all want me to move this mist anywhere? Because I can move it up to 5 feet.
5 squares, you say?
5 squares, rather. Yeah.
If I get healed, I'm about to leave my square, so it won't help me out. Maybe pop it on Zul, because I think she's not going to be too... Well, I'm putting words in Zul's mouth. I don't know what Zul's going to do.
I wouldn't mind it. I'd definitely like having it.
Alright, well then I'll shift the mist down to Zul.
Okay.
As a move action. Whoa.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the...
All of us are moving.
Yeah, there we go.
Earthquake, the whole world moves.
Right here?
Down by Zul.
Yeah, I'm taking it down by Zul.
Yeah. Also, you moved us up and to the right.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix that right now. Things are sometimes difficult to do. Don't get worried.
Roll 20 is glitchy.
Alrighty. Did anybody else get moved?
And that's, I think,
Probably
everyone.
all of us. I think the map getting moved back to where it was, so fix that.
Okay, that was a problem. So everybody got moved up 1.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Okay. I am moving everybody down 1. Let's make sure it works. Okay, back to Sephiroth did his thing. It was a one-turn thing, so you won't have to save. Aya.
Alrighty, first thing Aya's gonna do is heal up Sidra. Her aura surges out and covers Sidra, and he heals for...
Sidra has oh yeah, Sephiroth had the low surges.
Heals for a surge plus 2, so you're up to whatever that much is in HP.
And you get a +1 to attack rolls. Wow.
Alrighty.
I'm conscious now, at least.
As for attack, she's going to walk up to Luna Marie.
Or almost sure. Just you have reach.
Yes.
Yeah, Luna Marie should be prone as well.
I'll get her. Sorry. Prone. Back. Prone. I did the wrong thing.
I'm gonna smack her with an twice augmented energizing strike. Because why not? Boom! 22 versus AC.
22. Well,
Alright, for 16 damage, and Sidra can spend another healing surge.
Oh, sweet. Heck yes. Sidra might be alright. I mean, I think I'm not bleeding anymore. Actually, I might just still be... Let's check that.
Bloody now?
Well, you healed
I think
for
I'm still bloodied.
You healed for 2 of your surges plus 2, so you should be at just above bloodied.
Actually?
Yeah, I just can't do math, apparently.
Sorry. What did you hit with? Sorry, Oss has a thing that he does. Ally within 5 is hit by a melee attack. Yep. He can make a basic range attack against the attacking creature. If his attack hits, the ally gets a bonus to the defenses against that triggering attack. So he's gonna shoot Aya with his bow. He's going to do... So, Aya! 16 will not hit you.
Nope.
Okay, never mind. Didn't happen. She got hit anyways. Alright.
Alright, that was all my actions, so Aya's done.
Dweon!
Okay. So, Sephruz, you're bloodied, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to use my encounter action. I'm going to reach over and give you that uncomfortable massage. And you lose. Now, you only have one healing surge left, right? Did you say?
I have
Yeah,
two.
you have to
or
use your
one.
healing infusions to actually heal him. Since if he loses a healing surge, then he has no healing surges to spend. He only has the one.
Yeah.
Well, he's got one left, right?
Yes, but you lose
Oh, I
one
see what you're saying,
automatically,
yeah.
and then he has none to spend afterwards.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, I'm going to use my healing infusion then on you. I just crack one of my spheres over your head, and you regain a healing surge value. You don't spend your healing surge, +2.
Oh,
All
sweet.
right, so you crack an egg on him,
I crack an egg on him.
and it boils on him.
Now he flips him over and shoves a suppository up his woohoo.
Okay.
Now don't move. This will only hurt just a little bit.
All right, and so Cedra, what are you sitting at right now?
I'm
As far as
exactly
hit points go?
bloodied.
What's that? You're just a little below bloodied, even with all of the.
No, I'm exactly. Well, I guess because of how surges round down, even with the +2 to one of them, it put me even at bloodied.
Yeah.
All right. Since not, I think that's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to move down here next to you, and I'm going to spend my encounter power, which is a minor action. So I'm trading down my standard to a minor. Iron Resurgence. You lose a healing surge, and you can spend up to 2 healing surges, 1 or 2, and then you can gain temporary hit points equal to half your healing surge value.
On top of all that.
Sweet, that helps me out immensely. Cedra's
Yes.
A-okay now. You helped me out a ton.
All right. And then I'm going to spend my action point. I might as well.
Yeah, and?
I'm going to go attack Luna Marie with my Drain Speed attack. It's another encounter.
Okay.
This is versus her AC. So hopefully she's got a crappy AC.
We'll see about that.
23 versus AC.
Doesn't have a crappy AC, but it still hits.
Good enough. So this is a 1d10 plus 4. 1 second. 6 points of damage. She is slowed. I think she's no, she's not slowed right now, but she's slowed until the end of my next turn. And then one ally within 5 squares of the target. Murdoch. Do you have any temporary hit points yet?
No, sir.
All right, gain 5 temporary hit points, please. And Weon's turn is done.
Alright. Well, entertain the people. Again, I have to leave. Sorry. I'll be back in a moment.
I'm back. Hello.
Yo.
I really want to try and get the killing blow on Luna Marie with her own boyfriend.
Oh man, I'll
Can
I'll
you use
skip
it
a hit
once?
against her then, because I was about to attack her.
Well, then again, her turn's going to be coming up before my next turn, so I'd go ahead and do it. Try for it anyway.
Yeah, because
Okay.
if you didn't.
No, that's a great plan too. Like that, the minute you said that, I was like, okay, perfect. I'll skip her then.
I might not, just because. Well, you'll get the chance before I will.
My favorite. I knew immediately what you were going to do when you said you had a plan for them, because I had a friend of mine in a game I was playing with that was a Scion, and we also fought a boyfriend-girlfriend couple, and he living missiled the girlfriend into like all the enemies, killed her, and then hoisted her up in the air and had her drop into the arms of her boyfriend. Brutal.
That is awesome.
How many times have you
And then we
used
pushed the
missile?
boyfriend off a cliff.
Oh my god.
You know, climatically.
Oh,
How many times do you get to use living missile?
I think that's
think
one of
it's
the coolest powers ever.
Target's not immobilized anymore.
Yep. pretty much. Alrighty, I'm back. Ost's turn. Ost needs to do something bad. Ost is gonna shoot somebody. Ost is going to shoot at Aya. Because why the hell not? At this point. Aya, have an arrow. For a 21 versus AC. Rumble, rumble.
Don't like it.
You don't have much.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Have 10 points of arrow.
That's the first time I've been hit all day. Have this. Take 8 fire damage.
Ost is not happy with that at all. Bang is down. Cedra.
Well, speaking of down, I'm on the ground feeling good. I'm going to stand up as a move action, and I'm going to use my brand new daily that I don't have macroed out, because preparation is key for you and me. And I'm going to roll Blistering Flourish a few times to replicate that. I'm going to have to trace out my movement. I'm using Whirling Mantis Step as Cedra stands up and swiftly starts zooming around the battlefield, dodging attacks, and as he does so, he kind of shifts people into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't have to draw this out. Actually, I do. 5. That'll shift her there. That'll shift that person there. Perfect. Excellent. Got it. That's what I need to do. Okay. As part of that, when I leave is it leave or when I enter a square? If it's leave, I have to add one more movement, and if it's not, let's see. Doop 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 doop. Whirling Mantis Step. When you enter a square adjacent to any enemy during the shift, perfect.
Alright.
Okay.
So Luna Marie first.
Yep, and I'm going to shift her into where Rajay is, and Rajay is going to be shifted below Persephone. Persephone's going to stay where she's at, and I'm going to attack each one of them.
If you hit them.
If I hit them, I've got +1 to my attack bonus. We'll start in the order I shifted them.
So Luna Marie first. Versus Reflex. 10. Is it versus Reflex as well?
Yes, they're all versus Oh no, this is all versus. Oh, do I? Okay, then that's +3 for a 12, rather than a 10 versus hers. It is versus Fortitude as well, I believe.
Oh, versus
I'm using Blistering. It is versus Fortitude. I had to double check that.
12 versus Luna Marie's Fortitude misses.
Alrighty, I'll Elven Accuracy that in a moment.
19 versus Richet, I think hits.
That yes. 14 versus Persephone may not hit, because I assume Persephone is not prone, correct?
14.
Only Luna is prone.
Okay.
No, she's not prone.
Alrighty. In that case, let me reroll for Luna Marie. That's a 17 versus her reflex.
17 versus her, you mean Fortitude?
You know what I mean.
Yeah, it hits.
Alrighty, the damage is all still the same, so she takes 13 damage, she does not take any damage, and then she takes... Oh, they're all she's, this isn't complicated. Rajay does not take any... Persephone does not take any damage. Rajay takes not much, 8.
Well, how much damage does it do for the... Is it the same damage?
Oh, the dice. Duh.
Dice, yes,
I didn't even think about that.
Dice damage.
Shows how on the ball I am at 9:30.
Yeah.
It is, I believe, a D10. Oh, it's 2 D10s. Wow. Okay, tell you what, I'll just roll the whole thing.
2D10 plus whatever.
Yeah, it'll be +5. Oh, turns out that doesn't work unless you do that.
Flash.
And I'll do that in the order I attacked them in.
Is it a melee
They are also
attack?
both. Yes, it is. It's
Okay.
actually it's interesting. It's a melee attack that targets 1, 2, or 3 creatures. So even though it's like, I guess one melee. Oh yeah, I guess it's. I haven't decided how I'm refluffing it yet. So I guess the way it works is since I'm slowing people, I probably slice the. Ooh,
And
that's
Roger was
nasty.
the
Yeah, I
other one
probably
that got hit.
slice them in the legs. Yes.
Roger was the other one that got hit.
Mm-hmm.
17 range. Alrighty.
And they're both slowed. Save
Doesn't
ends,
really
except
matter
for.
for Luna Marie because, well, she's knocked down. For that count.
Oh, poor Geekor had to watch his girlfriend die.
Well, not that. Oh yeah, the thing about this. Yeah, it's magic protection. No deaths are going to occur. But yeah, you might have a few bruises. And some sore spots. Oh boy.
Alright. I don't know if you know what's coming, but I do. I'm going to minor action use my Sorrowful Blessing, and I'm going to punch Roger in the face. And then I'm going to action point and do a light the fire. But let's
You're doing
Desert
the
Wind
thing
Flurry
with
Blizzard first.
You're doing the. Yeah, the. What's it called? So 10 damage to.
My that's to Roger.
Roger is now bloodied.
And then I'm going to action point, and I'm going to light the fire. So I follow up my attack with a fiery blow with my longsword, and we'll see if I hit her.
I think you did.
Okay.
Oh yeah, by a lot.
Alright. So she only takes 11 damage, and that's my turn.
11d damage.
I was so tempted to use that daily on like Team Gorgon too, just to like womp them all, and I was like, no, what are the odds? And sure enough, I got knocked out. It's
Vikor
perfect.
angry! Vikor what smash! Oh, Vikor, why Vikor not move? Vikor angry. Vikor, yeah, Vikor is not happy. Vikor wish he have throw hammer. He is big. Of course, I lost. Okay.
You could throw Ost.
Vikor
Yeah.
make int check. Vikor.
That's probably the most difficult thing he's done this encounter.
For sure.
What?
Vikor throw Elfman at Elfman.
I was kidding. This is great.
Alrighty. So,
Cedric, make a check to
Vikor
slice him out of the air.
picks up Ost
I wish that'd be perfect.
and throws Ost at Cedra. Versus Cedra's reflex, because, yeah, it's a big thing. Flying at
I
him.
think that just hits. Let me double check.
It'd be worth it if it hits.
That's 1 over. Yes.
Alrighty. Ost goes. And
Oh, poor Ost is like on fire now,
poor
or
Ost
he
is
will be
prone.
once he starts his.
Let's just
turn
say
in.
Cedra gets prone by part of this as well.
Okay, I'm okay with
I'm gonna
that.
see what damage would he do. How strong is he? Yeah. Let me find where's my D10? He'll do this much damage throwing him at you. 15 damage as he basically throws Ost at you. Ost is also prone and takes 5 for landing. Nos is like, what? What the? Hey! Put me down! Not over there! Funk! Yeah. So, Decor has had his turn. He has to make a save against that immobilized, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna make a save and fail. He's out of
Oh
ammunition.
no.
So, Persephone, next to someone, does not like this idea at all.
Takes 5 damage.
Takes 5 damage.
Yep. Things are getting a little heated for Persephone.
Persephone is pissed.
That one's going on a plaque. It was perfect. Don't act like it wasn't.
Alrighty. Persephone is going to close her big fat book, hold it with both hands, and just whack it at Cedra. And just actually, she's going to drop it onto Cedra. Versus his AC.
Alright, she has combat advantage since I'm prone, and
So,
I'm assuming she's
26
meleeing.
then. 26 versus your AC.
Oh, of course.
Alright, the force it does this much damage to you. And the force of it pushes you back a square. Force of the drop, yeah. As it pushes you one square.
Not where I wanted to be.
That was her standard.
Not where I wanted you to be either.
Minor action, she pulls another book out of her bag. And move action. Gonna hide behind V-Core, but far enough away that hopefully he can't reach her. Because she doesn't want to be thrown. Roger is very wounded. Which of these auras is the damage one? The close, the 1 space or 2 space?
The brighter one, the 1 space.
Okay.
The aura 2 is my damage aura, and then if anybody's in that, they also get 5 fire resist.
Okay, that's the one that enhances the damage from fire attacks, right?
Yeah, it'll go out on my next turn's end.
Okay, just checking. I know you have a couple of auras, and it's hard to remember which one's which.
Actually, these are my only 2 now, because I switched out my one daily that had an aura, because I wasn't feeling it.
Okay.
So I don't have it anymore. I got both my auras up.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, Roger. Roger is going to pull out is going to create a phantom. Is going to create a phantom next to right here between Aya and Murdoch. And it's going to try and enter Aya. So this will be +6 versus will.
Nope.
Natural 1. Well, the phantom disappears anyways. Okay, Murdoch.
Alright.
Come on, get in the mix.
I'm actually going to do the opposite. Murdoch's going to do a very unorthodox thing because he is always for the fight. But he can feel that we've got the momentum on our side. So Murdoch is going to take his entire standard action and just do this.
Ooh.
Oh,
So
nice.
everyone gets 13 temporary hit points. I
Everyone-
inspire
yeah.
the whole group that we
Wow.
have
Yeah,
this
everybody's
fight.
within 5 of them.
Nice.
Press forward. And so
Nice.
that, so you see
Thank
the guy
you
who's
very
always
much.
like the tank, and he's like, I'm getting in there, and instead now he uses it to
Help
pretty
everyone
much
else.
encourage everyone.
What does Murdoch say? What is the word of the day?
Hmm. Team insert name here has this battle won already. We just have to believe we have it. So let's go and win this for ourselves. Because I can't remember what our mentor's name is anymore. That's what he
Tordal Steinbringer.
For Steinbringer.
Yes, there you go.
Everybody looks at you like, who's that guy? I don't know who you're talking about. Yeah, it's been a couple days since I think we saw him. And
Tordal Steinbringer.
I could move. You know what? I'm just going to move just to be an annoyance then. After I say that, I move up to this guy and I mark him.
Have you spent your action point already?
Yeah, I did, sadly.
Did you?
I was hoping I hadn't.
Alrighty. Zool.
Okay,
Zone
I'm
of,
gonna.
stuff.
Leave Persephone alone for right now.
Persephone.
Okay,
Persephone.
I'm gonna first off do a augment to dishearten right there, so it hits both Oust and Roger.
Austin Roger.
I'm gonna start with Oust first.
Austin.
Ugh.
Yeah, that misses.
And Roger.
That's the same number, and it still doesn't hit.
And I am going to then use my bonus action to, with Vicor.
Yeah.
I am going to have him.
You're gonna throw
slide to
Persephone.
Yep, 2 squares to the
Wait.
right of Persephone.
Wait. Oh no.
And then I'm going to slide him
back there
actually up towards the entrance another 5 squares, and then up another 2.
Alright. So the attack on Persephone first. Next.
Yep. That will be... I am going to use my my one Adept's Insight ability. And I'm going to use an Augment 1 to add 1d4 plus 1. So that is going to be an 18 flex.
That'll hit.
Okay, so she takes 10 damage and she falls prone. He takes 5 damage and falls prone. And then that should be my turn.
And he'll take 5 damage, you said?
Yep.
Getting me 5. Alrighty. And it will be Sephruz's turn. He is no longer immobilized.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. I charge her.
Charging
And
Persephone.
Charging, getting combat advantage, and I guess I get you can't get double combat advantage. Ooh. That's a crit. 1. Lovely.
Lovely.
Alright, I use my action point to try again. That's a 17.
17 versus Persephone will hit.
Alright, I'm going to add my power strike on there. Is that just one weapon damage?
One weapon's
So
worth of damage, so a d8, yeah.
Yeah. 8.
Nice.
Max. And I use my offhand attack, which is a 27. Oh wait, so I deal 16 and then plus another 10, so 26 damage.
Wait, give me a second here. 16. We'll bloody her, and then how much for the other one?
Another 10.
10 more. Doesn't really matter. Oh, Persephone's Midsummer Wind has fallen.
Woohoo!
Oh boy, this fight is not going well for Team Mountainfall.
Now we just have to take out B-Core and these other two weaklings.
Yeah.
Aya looks over at Oust and is like, well, hello there. Stab.
He stares at you like. Do you have any bonuses?
Combat advantage from prone.
Oh yeah, for
Oh yeah, he's prone, so 16.
Yes, that will hit.
Alright, he'll take 16 damage.
Getting that here.
And
nobody needs temporary hit points. You should have just used the intent laid bare and just talked smack in his mind.
So no one's used their temp HP yet.
Nope, apparently not. Nobody's
made
an attack
Not me.
against you guys yet.
We just got it, really.
Truth be told, I
Alright,
only
it's-
I have 5. That would give me 6, right?
Yes.
Well,
I'll take the extra temp.
well,
Do
Dion
it.
had the 13 from Murdoch's.
No,
everybody.
I don't get the. I'm the only one who doesn't get it. I'm the one who use it. I don't. I'm not an ally.
I mean, everybody, but Dweon would have the
Yes.
13 temps
Yes.
from Murdoch. Murdoch was the only one who didn't get any.
Yeah, and I already had
Alright.
5, but that's why I said you'd give me one more, so I'll
Alright,
take
so-
it.
Sorry, I was okay.
Alright, Ardent Surge, who wants it?
Anybody?
I have full.
Cedra?
Sure.
Alrighty, heal for your surge.
I'm just
plus
on the
3.
ground, like enjoying myself. So that's more than perfect.
Dweon's up next.
Alright, so you heal for your surge plus 3, and you get a +1 to your attack rolls.
Yes, that +1 came in handy actually with that whirling mantis step I did. So I will gladly accept it.
Alright, Dweon's
All right. So let me think here. The archer guy, Ost, he's prone right now, right?
He's prone. But
So if I make a ranged attack against him, he would have a +2, right?
A penalty, yeah.
Yeah, but if you made a close burst, which I think some of your things are that you
Yeah.
have like the armor, thunder armor and stuff, it
Yeah.
doesn't affect that.
All right, I'm gonna do that. I think
What?
I'm gonna cast Thundering Armor on Murdoch. All right, so this is I cast it on him and then make a target attack against Ost. Does a 19 hit his
Yeah.
fortitude?
Yes. He's an
All
elf.
right.
Fortitude's not good for most elves.
That's awesome. So he
Damage
takes. Let's see. Hang on just a second. Let me get my dice roller up. Come on. Stop being wonky. 1d8 plus 4. So I do 10 points of damage. And I can push him up to 3 squares away from the primary target. Can I push him into Regette? Because I feel kind of left out about this whole tossing body thing. No, I want to toss his body into Regette. Or Regé, sorry.
Yeah. You can throw it over her. And
No, I want to throw it into her. Can she make a reflex save?
Nope.
Come on.
No.
All right.
We have too much of the throwing people around.
All right. And so that was my standard action. I don't think I have any other minors that can really do much damage. Let me check real quick.
Who's next?
Nope, I'm good.
Cedra is next. What will Cedra do?
Well, first, Cedar's going to unmute himself, and that I can't complain about somebody getting knocked out of commission, but I got to figure out what I'm going to do now. I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to make it simple by throwing one of my knives.
Throwing a knife at Roger, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That will hit. 8 damage is... Let's see here. Enough.
Perfect.
5
Alrighty,
down, 1 to go.
Vikor is angry.
And immobilized.
Vikor.
All that impotent rage.
Vikor is tall enough that he could technically reach into the stands if he wanted to. Technically.
That's hilarious.
Vikor is seeing if that's a good idea. Vikor, not sure good idea. Vikor. Vikor grabs a like part of the like a bunch of like loose shale that's in the arena floor and just kind of flings it in the general direction of you guys. It doesn't quite go far enough to really actually hit you. And then he'll make a save.
Nope.
So should all the melee characters just sit back and like let Zool slowly pick him off?
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
Zul should just like take him skydiving or something.
Throw him into the crowd.
Can you slide him like 10
Murdoch.
squares up? Is that like a thing you can do?
You could. It's not a. Let's just say it's not a nice thing to do.
Nobody said we were nice.
Make him continually bash his head
Or so
against
it
the
is
wall.
Zool we're talking about too. That's making this decision. So yeah.
I actually can't even reach him. Oh, man. 1, 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess I can do Thorn Strike. I'll Thorn Strike him, but I won't pull him.
You'd have to. Well, the thing is, you have to charge to instead of double move.
That's
Double
true.
move, you can get to there and be ready for him next time, maybe.
Maybe I'll. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just wait right
or
here.
you could stand like a square or two back further, and then
Yeah.
charge up. Get up when it's time.
That sounds good. That's what I'll do.
Zool.
Okay.
Vikor.
I'm going to enjoy his impotent rage. And I am going to start off with mind locking him.
Oh boy.
And I want to use my floating +2 to give
Yeah, that'll hit.
+2 to that.
That'll hit then.
Okay. So he takes 10 psychic damage and is slowed. And then if it's a thing I can do, then I'm living missile him straight up in the air.
So you're gonna try and throw. Alrighty. Alright. So give me. I think it would probably be. Give me a wisdom-based check.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, great. One of my worst scores.
Yeah. Oh, you got decent. You're thinking it might be something that would get you you might be disqualified for trying to be doing something of that sort. Or at
Okay.
least looked badly upon.
Let's not do
Okay,
that
then.
then.
I'll slide him over. Let's
Put him
try to
somewhere
slide him to
close.
right
Keep him-
here,
Oh,
I guess.
There.
Yeah, so he's more than
Then
2 squares away
Murdoch's
from
like,
everyone.
I walked all this way for nothing.
I have short legs. I have short legs.
I'm sorry.
That's
Who's
okay.
got something against? She's got something against Murdoch. She's throwing him into buildings and then making him run.
Well, I think all his trouble with her is coming from this spell in particular.
Yeah, Zephyrus,
Yeah.
Zephyrus' turn.
Alright, just so I can give Murdoch combat advantage next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Alright, and that's 29.
That will hit.
That's 12 damage.
Nice.
28 and 9 damage. And that's my turn.
Down goes V-Core. Down goes V-Core.
Wow.
Yay!
Well, that was unexpected.
Woo!
None of us even
I'm
had to use
guessing
those
he was-
13 hit points.
Yeah.
Hey, better safe than sorry.
True.
Whoa,
For all we
whoa,
knew, he had like a
Time to-
self-destruct device.
Wow. As the guy with the magical giant megaphone comes down into the arena, let's have an interview with our gallant victors.
Zephyrus groans.
So does
Aya,
No.
of course, Aya takes the opportunity.
Oh yes, I'm sure.
Zephyrus like, yeah,
So what was your key to victory this tournament?
we hit hard.
Our opponents fought valiantly, but ultimately it was Bahamut who shined his radiant glory upon us and brought us our victory.
I think
Typical sports interview.
it was our lack of a real name that confused them the most.
But that's all right, because now we shall forever be known in the annals of Swine Nipples Academy as the Light of Bahamut.
Or we could
That's
not.
100% wrong. Yes, just give me
Aya
that.
has the mic. It's official now.
No, I'm trying to take desperately trying to take the mic away from Aya.
The entire party just dropped kicks.
INH. INH.
Aya's holding the mic in her left hand and holding your back by your face with her right.
I will help Cedar try to take the mic from Aya.
You're outmatched on this one, Aya.
I've got really high dexterity, and so does Cedra.
Alright.
So we all pile on.
Yes.
Our champion winner is everybody.
I think our
champion
teamwork.
I meant to say championship, but you know what I meant.
Yay.
I like how we're all lining up except for Cedra.
He's still prone. He's still prone.
Caedra's looking around like, Caedra's like, can I get up now?
No, the funny thing is he wasn't prone anymore. He just never.
Yeah, I don't even
So
know what
how's
was up.
everybody feeling?
He's
I'm
I
feeling
have
good.
zero heal. I have zero healing.
No,
So
no,
just
I
let.
mean the people, not the characters. Players,
I'm
not the
feeling good.
characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
I probably could go. Well, I got about 40 minutes. That's probably my limit.
Okay, so we can do a little bit of RP, maybe, some stuff. So,
However long my battery will last.
What?
However long my battery will last, which says an hour. So.
Oh,
Should
you
be-
got you're on laptop and not plugged in.
Yeah, not right now. I could probably go grab a charger. I just haven't.
Okay, so we'll try and be quick.
It's fine.
So you are presented with some. Well, basically, you're asked about what you want for your main prize, an armor resistance. What kind of resistance? What type of armor?
I look at Murdoch.
Yeah, I think we agreed to give the dwarf our armor.
Alrighty. So
So,
Murdoch, what
Mr.
kind of
Murdoch.
resistance do you want for your new hide armor?
I get fire, so I'm trying to think this through. Like he goes, I get cold from my own power. I get fire many times from Duion.
You've already got something that helps with its poison at least.
Yeah, and I
Psychic.
have something. Well, yeah, I don't think it's like I
It's
see
not
on the
resistance,
thing.
but at least keeps you from, get a big bonus to save against poison.
Hmm.
So
Man, there was lightning being thrown about today.
yes,
Yeah.
there's also of note, there was a lot of psychic from this last group.
Ooh, yeah, that's true. Psychic damage
And
is
psychic
nasty.
is sometimes a hard resistance to get. Sometimes, also, things that do psychic damage tend to also have other effects that are that are not cool, like say immobilizing or exploding things in your face and
Yeah,
dominating you and dazing you.
let's
But that's
do
not something
psych.
actually resistance to the damage wouldn't help.
Right.
Too.
But we do also have two companions who use psychic, and maybe I need to protect myself from them, and so on.
Well,
I
yeah.
seem to
Duel
be
does
getting
have a
taught,
few area effects that are not as friendly.
and that's a harder.
Yeah.
I actually think I will go with that. I will go with psychic.
Who's
That
the other
does actually
psychic?
sound pretty decent.
So what have you decided?
Who's the other psychic person?
You.
You, well,
I'll do psychic damage.
technically,
Everything I do is weapon damage. As far as you guys know, I'm a freaking cleric.
this is true.
Not
Well,
wrong.
Yeah.
Because I got a
think
big weapon, I wear a chain, and I speak about Bahamut, and I heal people. I'm a cleric to you.
But when you heal, it's like I feel emotionally better. Whereas when I
That's just because we clerics are such nice people.
yeah, I will go with hide armor with psychic defense.
Psychic resistance 5. Got it.
Yep.
So basically you get +1 hide armor of psychic resistance.
Yes.
It's
Correct.
just 5 resistance hide armor resistance +1, and it provides psychic resistance. So you can add that to your character sheet. Also of note, who still has their the list from last time?
I do.
I have it.
If you don't, I can send it to you again. If you want.
I have it. What are we? What's the other part of the prize that I've forgotten now?
You get 1,000 gold pieces worth of store credit at the
Okay.
store.
Each of us does, or like we all get it?
The whole
like
the
a
group
team.
gets one lump sum of 1,000 gold pieces worth.
Cool.
Yeah. And now that's
It's a good
just
thing.
what-
It's a good thing we called JG Wentworth to get our lump sum of money.
So yeah, go ahead and have a look see at some of the stuff you can get.
I have it also.
Yeah.
So pretty much we all have an item now, correct?
Yeah. By the way, who was the item that I think it was Cedra got?
I got a generic +1 amulet of protection.
Okay,
We bought
I
that
wanted
with
to
the
make
money
sure
we
it
found,
was the
correct?
amulet. Make sure it's the amulet. Murdoch now has some armor.
So now we just. No, I was saying. So now we just have to figure out.
A little bit of shopping, maybe a little bit of RP. Figure out
You get how many? You get how much store credit? 1,000.
1,000 gold pieces worth of it.
So even if we split it up 5 ways, we still wouldn't have a whole lot
Enough
of
to buy
stuff
anything.
individually, but
Yeah,
No.
but you could get an item or two that would be very useful to keeping you guys, the whole group alive, or be useful for certain characters to not be, say, as weak or useless as certain characters might have been.
I mean, I guess
Certain things.
it's more a conversation of do we just buy like kind of like we did for Cedra? Do we just try to equip us that we all have, like everybody has at least a magic armor and an amulet? You could buy, I guess you can only really buy 2 of those.
Yeah, there's only
I
two
think if you have the
available.
option, if there's like an implement or a weapon someone wants, because like that might help out, especially with like crit damage.
What's the paired short sword again?
Basically, as I think a minor action, you can turn it into 2 short swords.
Well, that's weird.
Basically, one in each hand.
Hmm.
As a minor action, you can turn it back into 1 short sword.
What does the Vanguard Great Spear? What the properties does that have?
It
I'm thinking
has
One
a
D8 or D6 charge, extra charge damage.
It does an extra D8 on a damage on a charge with it, and it has a daily where you can give a +1 to attack, and I think like plus your charisma modifier to damage for something. I need to check it exactly what it is.
So I wouldn't
But
be
mostly it's more charge damage.
It's
More
mostly
charge
more
damage.
charge damage. You've got a daily that can enhance your attacks and damage with it.
right.
Yeah,
He is a pretty good striker, so I wouldn't think that wouldn't be a bad idea. As far as Dweon goes, honestly he has 2 magic items right now. He has an Orb of Forceful Magic and a Cloak of Resistance. The only thing that Dweon would like, and it's not going to cost a lot, is I'd like some of the Firestorm ammo for my sling.
oh,
And that's
okay.
only like 30 gold pieces, so
And that yeah.
I'd say get something for somebody else, and then if there's anything left over, I'd pick up some of those just so I'd have something for a ranged attack if I need to make it.
Yeah. I'm in a good place right now, so if I got a magic item, that'd be awesome, but put me at bottom of priority because, like I said, I think I'm working in a really good place right now. I'm not taking too much damage. I'm, landing all my hits. The ones that matter.
I do like the idea. Oh, go ahead.
No, sure, go. Turn order doesn't matter. Go for it.
I was just gonna say I do definitely depending on where we go. I do like the idea of getting the Vanguard Great Spear for Aya, partially because of what it does. It also gives us buffs because it gives other people who charge a damage bonus equal to his charisma.
Yeah.
I think that's how I read it. So it's also something that benefits us who are fighting up close.
Yeah.
Because it uses power when you make a charge attack. If you hit with a charge attack, all allies within 10 squares get a +1 to attack rolls and charisma modifier to damage rolls.
And character usage.
So
Now, I also think, and this is just my 2 cents, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get our 2 strikers that seem to take dirt naps a lot, something to keep them up a little bit more. I don't know what that would be, but something for Cedra and Sephruz to try to make them a little more durable, maybe? I don't know.
My 2 cents on the matter would be that the one thing that has screwed me up consistently has not been going unconscious. It's been having to deal with now I'm unconscious and having to stand up. Acrobat boots would help me out a bunch, just because that would be a minor action to stand up. That doesn't kill my move action. I melee all the time, so if I don't have monsters next to me when I stand up as my move action, I can't charge, so I'm stuck throwing a dagger.
Yeah.
I also like the Rain of Hammers key focus, because that gives me a minor action attack once a day. Sort of circumvents the issue, because then I could spend my my move action standing up, and then I could spend a minor action to use an at-will, but that's kind of like a roundabout daily way of doing it. But then it's also useful on I was unconscious the last round turns. I also am in no hurry to get either of those.
What if
I
we
just-
tossed
I,
in
for
like
one,
40
accept
gold and
everyone's
got...
nomination of granting me a weapon.
What if one of us, or like some of us, tossed in 40 gold and we got 2 of our melee acrobat boots?
Well, wasn't there only like one set available?
Yeah, there's only
Yeah,
one.
there is.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So we get.
And my biggest issue is honestly the fact I only have a few healing surges and I can't. I ended up using them all today.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not every day will you have 3 really difficult fights.
That's true.
Experienced and effective
This
foes.
was a marathon.
And to be fair, I've only ever dropped once.
I'm
You almost made me spit out my
laughing
drink.
because it's infrequent that I don't drop in a fight.
Yeah.
I believe you've dropped pretty much almost most fights.
Yes.
Like,
You're the kind
or
of
most
black
sessions.
cannon.
Most sessions.
But Cedra also gets in the middle of like 3 enemies most fights. It's like, what are you doing, Cedra?
We'll see. I never worry about it because it always turns out right. The only thing that has ever messed me up is, like I said, being unconscious is having to spend my move action to stand up from it.
Alrighty. So we.
I mean, we got everybody watching our backs. We got Aya, we got Dweon, we got Murdoch. We're all right, I think.
Yeah. So what is the decision so far?
I like the idea of giving me the spear, but also getting the acrobat boots for
Somebody.
was it Cedra?
Do we have enough money to do that?
Well, we'll be
How
short
much-
40 gold, but some of us can pony up 40
Well, how
gold.
much? Yeah, I was about to say, how much money did we have left from the Dragon Horde? Because I know we spent some of it, but
I think we had like
I don't
20
believe we
gold,
spent it all.
20 or so. Well, I think we actually did spend all of it since we got. It came
Oh, I thought
up
we had
to
pocket
like
change
20
left.
less, and you got one of the
okay.
consumables, the Alchemist Frost. I never
Yeah.
used it.
Yeah, we never had to use it.
The Vanguard Great
I forgot
Spear
about
is
that.
a level 3 item, so it'd be 1200 total instead of 1040.
It's 680 plus. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
plus the
right.
other acrobat boots.
She's
So,
right.
Yeah,
It would be
that's
1200.
right.
1200. Yeah.
Oops.
So we don't have that.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
I
we can-
really
we can
think
pull up- we can
How
pull our
close
money
could we
from it.
get? Because I have from the dungeon or from the dragon thing, I also have like 100. I can't wrote it down here.
you have 100 things of 100 gold pieces.
I have 100 gold worth of alchemy regents that I could sell. Maybe
Yeah, you could trade in.
Get
for
us
some
closer.
stuff.
I could toss in 30 gold.
Alright,
I don't even
so we
know.
need
I gave
70
all
left.
mine up, so I don't know how much we
70
have.
left. You need
Have-
for this. You need for those 2 items.
Yeah, I'm pretty broke myself. I don't
Yeah,
believe I
so-
can contribute.
I gave all mine to get Cedra whatever we got him last time.
Yeah, and I would have thrown money in for it too, I believe. Because I know on my actual builder sheet I don't have money.
And
Yeah.
Aya has 50 gold.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm wrong. I have 4 gold.
So we need 16 gold left.
I actually have 38. I just realized. So I could
Here are
pony
our
in the
champions
rest.
in the middle of the arena pulling together pockets of
Alrighty,
money.
so you've got what's left of it. So you could get all of it, and Murdoch might have a few bits of change left over.
I could
All
scrounge
right.
around for gold and puggies.
So
Alrighty.
acrobat boots for Cedra, Vanguard Great Spear for Aya.
Yep, I like it.
Sounds perfect. So should we cross those off now that they've been bought too, just for our own, or you want to?
I will do that on my thing. I'm taking notes on a piece of paper, and I'll mess with that before next time we mess
Okay.
this up.
Cool. I think that works out pretty darn well.
Alrighty. So you've had a very good
Weekend.
good first tournament.
Yeah, how did the crowd react to our victory? I was kind of curious. Were they
Yeah, I
like?
was
Quite
too.
well.
Were they excited about it, or were they like, "Oh, I can't believe these people won," sort of thing?
They don't have a name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a nightmare for the T-shirt company they hire out to merchandise us up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pain for them, but that is a problem for someone else, not you.
I still think we should go Team Perseus because we slayed Team Gorgon.
I do like anything that we can rub in Team Gorgon's face like that.
We killed the dragon.
Exactly.
We did kill a dragon too.
Yeah,
You could call.
Dragon Slayers
I
is
have
pretty
an
cool.
idea. Now, you could call yourself Team Foe Missile because that appears to be what you've been doing.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah. So, as the let's get. So the day finishes up. Finish up for the day. Go back into. Day finishes up. Everybody's celebrating. They have another feast
Ooh.
in the evening. All sorts of food.
Oh, yeah,
Everybody's
Ewoks are playing
hungry.
instruments.
What?
I'm sorry, I was chewing. I said the Ewoks are playing instruments.
I want to congratulate if I see other people from the other teams we beat.
What?
Oh, if I see people from the other teams we beat, I want to congratulate them. I'm a good sport.
Yeah.
You know, on a
Yeah,
good
how
game.
are they dealing with it?
I'm gonna rub it in Team
Vicor
Gorgon's face.
hates Zool now. Vicor does not like Zool.
You have an arch nemesis.
Zool kind of comes over to approaches the team Mountainfall. Vicor is giving her the eyes. The eyes of death himself. And he is kind of just growling under his breath.
What about his girlfriend?
His girlfriend didn't see most of that because she was unconscious.
Oh, that's true.
And before that, prone. But she does remember having him thrown at her. She's not happy either.
No hard feelings, right? I think you guys fought awesome, and I would like to congratulate you on a great game.
Vicor is like, I want to eat your... Yeah.
While she's engaging the other teams in sportsmanship,
Yeah.
I just go up to Cephers and everybody else that might be kind of grouped up together. I'm like, hey guys, I'm going to go antagonize Team Gorgon. Who wants to come?
I'm gonna go with him.
Yeah, most of
Immediately.
Team Gorgon does not show up at the feast. Copper and Turg are pretty much the only ones that show up at the feast.
Oh, we like Copper though.
Yeah, Copper's all right.
What's going on?
I'll be sportsman to Copper.
Yeah,
I look at
Copper's like,
Citra.
your skill and experience has proven to be sufficient.
I give him a nod. Yours too. Wasn't sufficient in getting you that victory, but you fought well. Unlike a couple skanks.
Yeah. Turg is basically nursing what appears to be like a black eye. One of his half orcish tusks has a crack in it. He is avoiding anything that might be sweet or cold in the feast. Apparently, yeah, it's not pleasant on its tusk tooth thing.
Dweon offers him a warm beer and says, "There you go, buddy. This might make you feel better."
What you put in? What Goblin Man put in beer?
All the drugs.
Nothing. I mean, I could if you want me to. Wink, wink.
Can I introduce you to my friend Molly?
Yeah, Blaze and they're probably in the hospital ring.
Good.
Yeah, hospital wing is kind of blocked off. It appears that you can't enter it right now because there's a couple of people. Yeah, a couple of people that were a little more injured than expected. No one's dead.
Anybody? We don't recognize anybody in the more injured than they were expected group, do we?
Well, the thing is, you can't really get in to see who's in there.
You underestimate my stealth skills.
Yeah, it's kind. The doors are kind of not exactly locked but guarded. So yeah.
I can't be a fox.
In complete contrast to what she said during her congratulations speech, Aya's just like, doesn't matter to me. The fates will that they lost, so they're lost. And she just goes right to eating.
Yeah, so, and there's all sorts of food. Yeah, the sun, shortly a little while into the feast, Team Sunraiser arrives. The their halfling paladin or cleric, or you're not sure. He wears plate and it's definitely divine class of some sort, but he is basically using what appears to be a small spear as a walking stick. And he's limping quite profusely, or quite obviously. Sorry. As for the female dwarf, Jilly is just walking along, and their half orc. It looks more kind of resembles a mummy at the moment. He is covered in bandages. Doesn't seem like he hit anything important, but he seemed to have been covered with nicks and scratches from his problems with the whole his difficulty wielding his weapon. As as the food all goes starts to get low, almost everybody has eaten their full, eaten their fill of everything, and it's not even dessert yet. So
Hey, I wouldn't have eaten my fill if I knew dessert was coming.
well, the thing is, there's
That's
only
a
so
lie.
much food to eat.
Rion
Pretty
can
much,
eat a
it's
lot.
all that's left is like a couple of pitchers have about an inch to an inch and a half left in the bottom, mostly ice. And there's like one or two pieces of this, that, or the other thing that's getting pretty cold. So
Well, as usual, Aya grabs some mixed balance of just about everything on the table.
yeah.
I grab a lot of meat
Yeah,
from my bag.
So
I'm down with the root vegetables and steaks, I guess. I don't know what they're serving.
well, they
I
appear to
skipped
be
that. I
serving
skipped fruit though.
some form of like poultry today, mostly
Right on.
turkey, maybe some chicken or something like that.
Puggy will eat that. That's fine.
Yeah, turkey, some chicken of some sort, and there's little bits of like something else, some other kind of meat, like like bacon. Yeah, there's basically small strips of bacon and loaves of bread sliced, in slices, so you can make sandwiches if you want. And as these feast kind of winds down from the main food, up suddenly appearing on each table are several very, very tasty looking desserts. There's cake, pie, some kind of cookies and crumpets mix. There's once again, there's a large cube of some kind of a transparent wobbly substance. This time it's kind of reddish. So, kind of a dark red. And as the desserts are being eaten by all of you and all the others, the headmaster stands up and wants to give a little bit of speech while you're eating. Well. Our new students have proven themselves quite skilled already. Well, most of them, anyways. So we've had our first tournament of the season, and we have victors in our first year class. So, have you come up with a name yet, team?
Why, yes, I think each one of us has come up with a name.
Yes.
Well, please inform me later on, please. I still have to finish my speech. But please inform us as to what your team name is going to be.
It's in the mail.
Okay, then team, it's in the mail.
No.
Anyways.
I like this headmaster. He's got style.
So. Well, I have one announcement of import at the moment I should mention. Starting Monday, we will have our job board available. And also, of note, while you will have classes some days, you will also have free time to pursue your own studies of sorts. Our job board will have many jobs available for use for you to do. I believe Monday also for your class for the first years will be a free day for the most part. So please go, help our fellow citizens in town. No. There will be classes, just only certain days. But there will be classes. I believe.
Does the town have a name?
Yes, Swinesmead.
What is it?
Let me get Swinesmead. I think that's what they called it. Making sure about something. I'm trying to find the right one. Swinesmead, yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep, that's how it's spelled.
What kind of jobs do they put on the board? We're not going to sweep something, are we?
Most of them will be, ones of... There are all variety of ones. You'll see everything from, cleaning up the town of bandits or dealing with other problems, finding missing people, There's all sorts of things.
Oh.
Oh man, we could like pick the most difficult thing ever and just I don't know, we could probably just Do you think they have a dragon problem in town?
I need 12 rat pelts. Right? Right?
Search your beard.
Aya's like, so if we kill bandits, the light of Bahamut will shine the light of Bahamut across these lands.
Okay.
Aya's pretty much decided the group's name is the Light of Bahamut.
At least in her head.
Alrighty.
Murdoch prefers this name that he just typed in.
Give me a moment.
All can pronounce it however they like. We'll make it
Zion
different.
Farotra.
So in other words,
Zeon-
there is no
Zion
pronunciation.
Farokra.
Yep.
I like it.
It has just
I
a
keep on-
piece of each of our names.
Oh, I see.
I like it because it's very like 80s ensemble band.
I actually want to hear Andrew say it and then see if I like it.
That's why I said it's quite difficult.
Zion
Team-
Ferosha.
Perfect.
Huh?
There you go.
Zion Ferosha.
There you go.
Zion Farookra.
Zion
Oh.
Farotra.
Hey, there's no correct answer.
There are plenty
Your
of wrong
team name
answers.
is
Except for
now
the right
Bob.
ones.
Your team name is now Bob. Your team Bob.
Oh,
I'm not
no.
even gonna even try to spell that thing.
We're just Team Robert to our enemies.
Alrighty. Anyways, the rest of the weekend goes by quite should I say this, uneventfully, and Monday morning comes. Check for handouts in your thingy. Yeah, little newspaper shaped thing. You'll see a couple of new ones.
Whoa, yeah, kitty gone. Kitty gone.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Need Kitty gone, want back, please find Kitty, Sarah.
She had sweet handwriting.
Yeah, it's probably the best one. Yeah, Kitty gone.
We
Yep.
could easily split the party in 3 ways.
Oh hell no!
It's stuck in a tree. I can living missile the cat out of the tree.
I like it. Church cleanup.
Oh, but you know what?
That cleric team member, he could deal with that by himself. Remember, we had a cleric in the party, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Air quotes.
Well,
If
that's
we
what
go
everyone
after the
thinks.
bandits, though, Pudgy can actually help us because we'll be in the southern forest, right?
He's not pudgy, he's puggy.
Pudgy. Wait, Puggy.
Hey, maybe he's both.
You're
You
not
never
wrong.
know. What are you feeding
You're
him?
not wrong.
Yeah, you've been feeding him a lot lately.
A lot of jerky and other assorted meats. He also ate, kobolds, so
You know, the balanced diet of all diminutive dragons everywhere.
true.
So, which one do you think you want to take up?
The only one that sounds difficult? Kitty gone, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kitty
Alrighty,
Gone's
then I'll
pretty
have
solid.
to prepare that one for
I was.
next
Well,
time.
let's hear Kill the
On
Bandits.
Section Point Podcast. The party will search for a cat.
And the party will also finally agree to the name the Light of Bahamut.
Or not. Or we'll all just
as
team up
they
and
should
kill
Yeah,
A.
Farotra.
John.
Or
Because
just
it
all
is
kill
the
it.
best
Dora
name.
Zaruchan.
Alright, we're gonna finish up here. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.